Well, it's... Oops. Why... I hate you.
So you might have gone to bed already.
Well, good.
Should we call him?
I guess. I'm trying to get rid of that shit. Fuck. No, this is getting worse. This is just...
serious tripod going on.
Yeah. This is... I hope someone's watching this part. Very fucking...
You eating this thing?
Ugh. Say what?
Someone's watching me eat this?
No, no one's watching you. They're watching me move icons around.
Oh, wow.
Because it put it over there for some stupid reason. Local. Why
This is the greatest
Oh,
thing
okay.
Alright. They did give me napkins. On the car, I was searching this bag for napkins, and I was like, they give me napkins?
Yeah.
But they did.
Oh, awesome. Okay, bye. Well, I'm usually 15 minutes late.
To work, yeah. Every single day he's at least 10 minutes late. It's usually between 10 and 15 minutes.
You need a glass?
Yes, please. You got me going. That was good.
Is everything you wanted it to be?
I mean, yeah. Conjure's the greatest thing. They decide to get rid of them.
I don't think they would, because it's pretty stupidly cheap.
It really is. And it's the best thing they have. Well, I mean, it's not my favorite thing. ATM. It's like their chalupas. I mean, I still do. I used to get that. Now I just get a quesadilla every time.
Yeah.
The full one's mine.
Everyone else dies.
Everyone dies?
Yep.
Ugh. Oh, I'm not a box anymore? Kind of pissed off.
They're moved around. You can feel free to move them.
Put them back in front of my... No, I'm kidding. I have to get it with no chipotle sauce, though. It's too spicy with it.
Chipotle sauce. They have Chipotle sauce.
They put chipotle sauce in the quesadillas. Remember that night?
Oh.
Y'all got one, and I was like, it was so hot.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I went back, and it's so good, but I had to ask. I was like, what kind of sauce you put on that? And they're like, we just have like cheese and the chipotle sauce. I was like, yep, that's it. I was like, I don't want any of that chipotle sauce. So never time, and I didn't, and that was it. That's why it was so hot. So now I was saying no chipotle sauce. Is this live? Are people listening to me rant on about?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, well, everyone, if you go to Taco Bell, the quesadilla is the greatest thing, but it's too spicy for me because I'm not good with spicy food. I like the littlest thing spicy, so I would say no chipotle sauce, and it's delicious.
Oh, shit. No, you gotta be bigger so I know you're coming. What's up?
Oh,
God.
that's what she said.
That's terrifying.
How's your nap?
Wasn't bad.
Hey, I saw his. He's like, you yours? I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, they're
What
yours.
happened?
Yeah. Just there. Oh, Mulligan, I need to jump and I need to run.
Anyway, no chipotle sauce. It's still delicious. I can actually eat it now.
What?
I'm telling the viewers about my no Chipotle sauce adventures.
You know what sauce?
I get the quesarito with no Chipotle sauce because it's too spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
What's all
just
this
giving
about?
everyone a pro tip.
Wait, who's sitting where? You sitting over here, Steve?
No, that's yours.
Oh. Who's that? Are these your headphones though?
So there's not a view.
Oh, that was me
all of us
testing
there is.
them. You could try
Oh,
yours, but I know that works 100%.
Oh.
So I would assume.
Mine should work then.
Yes.
Huh.
But mine didn't start working until I plugged those in over there.
Oh, that's really weird.
How do I tell how many viewers we have? How do you tell?
There's no way to know, bro. We just have to hope.
It tells you on.
We just hope.
It tells you on the fucking Ustream.
Where's that at?
All right.
Oh, right here? 2 viewers. Isn't it always 2 viewers?
No, it goes up.
If I refresh
And
this, will I
down.
mess it all up?
Mainly down.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, it
That's what I
updates
thought.
live.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Yeah, do not refresh.
I thought it would might mess. Alright, so cool. So we have 2 viewers.
Oh.
The magic number 2. Should I play the intro?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do intro. I don't know how to do this, so I just click on intro.
Yeah, and then put it live,
Is it live? Oh, I have to switch it.
and then it counts down.
Switch it to the thing. No, it's live.
Stop whispering loudly.
They weren't hearing it. Are you fucking serious? On the live screen, it's counting it down at the bottom. Just go ahead and switch. It's restarting already.
That was seamless. That was perfect.
Hey, everyone.
That was awesome.
Welcome to Odd Planet.
Hi.
I'm in charge now,
George
Wow.
is in charge.
and I just showed the intro 1.5 times.
Yep.
Just to let you know,
Just so
it's 1.5 times better now
so y'all
than
know.
it was or has ever been.
This looks blue. It's not blue, viewers.
You're telling them what color your shirt is.
All right, we'll put on Steven. Steven, you go first today for your intro. You're good. You're good.
Ah,
What are you doing?
that's all I needed.
That's all he needed.
You taking in their essence?
All right, Henry, so you have to look at the closest camera. Right there, you
What
go.
the fuck is going on?
I told you he
and
moved
I have
everything.
to dodge this. It's all askew.
All right,
Well, we can
intro.
move that one. Well, you need to
Intro.
scoot over a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
How about
Yeah.
you- to my side, more?
Man,
How about you do your?
obviously we're prepared. Euro was good. It's Semi, one half of
good.
ATLian Workshop. Mulligan in the building. Shout out Juice. I know you're watching. Shout out fucking everybody that's checking us out. Shout out fucking mom. Shout out my sister. Shout out
All the
everybody.
important
I have
people.
a front
Yeah,
view
pretty
camera
much,
myself
man.
now.
All right.
Hello,
Am I better now?
I'm
I don't
now
know.
I'm now the one
Fuck.
I'm now the one in charge of the show. My name's George, and I run this bitch.
Yo, click on that one real quick. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, we're
It looks
good.
nice.
Yeah, I'm all
It
in
worked.
this bitch, yeah.
Yeah. So
We're movable.
welcome to the show.
And no more earthquakes.
I've had a pretty decent day. That's how we should do. How's everyone's day? Let's go. Let's do that.
Yeah? Sucked when I had to go to work because I had to go to work, and work sucks because you have to be at a place you don't want to be for about 8 hours, and then finally you get to be in a place where you do want to be. But when I got to the place where I did want to be, I was tired. So I took a nap. So pretty much my whole day has consisted of, oh, this sucks, and then, oh, this is cool, I get to sleep, and then now I'm back at this, which is, oh, this sucks. I'm joking. I love being here.
All right,
Yeah,
Steven.
the fake laugh at
How
the
was
end.
your day?
It was busy.
What the fuck did you do?
That was it. It was busy.
I did a lot of work today.
Like what? What
Yeah.
did what
I
did you
posted this on
do?
Facebook, then I took it down because I didn't want to offend people. But
that's what we do best in the show.
one of the things I had to name today, that's what I do for a living, I name things. This lady came to me and said I wanted to name an all-female boxing class, and I could only think of sexist jokes. My mind couldn't get off it. I was like, oven mitt boxing,
Boxing.
romantic comedy boxing.
Boxing is
And I started just writing them on Facebook being funny, and I was like, no one's going to get this.
Oh,
And
that's
it-
hilarious.
And,
I would have laughed.
yeah, and I put aprons on boxing, make me a sandwich boxing.
What?
Sandwich and box. No, the first one was the best still. Oven mitt boxing.
Yeah, because of wearing oven mitt stuff.
Yeah, that's actually extremely hilarious.
Yeah, so that was my day. It was
Alright.
random sexist jokes.
That's
Alright,
awesome,
you can't see
bro.
my face because Hemi, but
Sorry.
my day was pretty good. I had to go to work. I've been off for like 4 days or something. I went back today.
Little mini vacay.
Yeah, I mean, not that I asked for it. It just happened.
A little mini layoff then.
Yeah, they hate me. But it wasn't too bad. It wasn't, I mean, I was there for a while, but it wasn't too bad. I think that's all I did. I woke up and went straight to work, so that's about it. That's my day. Just there and here. Went to Taco Bell. And,
You may have heard this earlier. Don't get the chipotle
yeah,
sauce.
I can't. Yeah, I already told everyone, no, yeah, just whatever.
If you have a sensitive tongue.
So that's how we're going to start the show off.
Well, it was really hot.
He thinks they're really hot.
Like stupidly.
Remember, we're all eating them, and I was like, this is too hot.
We were all eating them.
So,
What? When me and you were chilling?
no, us
We ate them
three.
all at once.
We all got, you got chicken, you got steak or something.
His birthday.
We all got different kind.
Yeah.
And remember, I was like, it's so hot. And so
then
I went back and I was like, yo, what's on it? And they were like, Chipotle sauce. And I was like, well, that's definitely it. So I got it without that. And I was like, okay, cool. It's still good, but it's not hot. So now
Can we remove the flavor?
You sure maybe you weren't just like being a little bitch that night?
No, I'm really
Maybe-
like spicy food. I'm really bad with like anything that's a little bit spicy. I'm like, oh my god, it's too hot, right?
Oh, okay.
So from now
Being
on,
a little bitch then.
there's the thing, right? From now on, I've had it like 80 times since then without Chipotle sauce because they're so good. Shout out Taco Bell.
Shout out
Don't
your
get rid
kidneys
of
that
the-
are probably dying.
Yeah, don't get rid of the quesarito until I die, and then you can get rid of it.
Oh.
But,
Well, Emmy and I were drinking the other night,
we're straight.
and I have those flaming hot Lay's chips. And
Yeah, those were a little rough, specifically that night.
At this point, we were both drunk, and he's eating them, and he's like, "Man, these are just like barbecue, like it's nothing."
Yeah.
And then he comes back with a different bag of chips, and I was like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "Those are too fucking hot."
Yeah, and the chips that I then was eating was like pickle flavored chips, which I was,
Dill, pickle.
dill pickle flavored.
Thank
it's
you.
Okay, it wasn't a super sweet pickle. Okay, it was a little better. Yeah, but no, fucking
Yes.
pickle flavored chips, which
It's
was
on big camera. Y'all keep looking at the other one.
what? Which one's the big?
It's on
can?
all of us.
Okay, so that one.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it was pickle flavored chips. So yeah, it was fucking. It didn't really
I
taste.
feel like these cameras are the same size.
They're the same angle with us. It
Yeah.
just zooms in a little closer, so it's kind of weird.
But that I don't know that night. Yeah, I don't know. The pickle flavored chips wasn't really. It wasn't really that bothersome.
You were not happy.
It wasn't that bothersome.
We had a show where we were eating chips, and they were hot, but they were so good.
Those are the
Yeah.
jalapeno ones.
Ooh,
the
those are-
jalapeno.
see, I felt
oh,
those
the
are
Jack.
super-
The
I
Oh,
feel
cheese ones.
those were
Yeah,
fucking good.
those are
See,
kettle.
they were good, but I
Yeah.
feel like those are super
We
hot.
had a coupon. You know, you get what you get with the coupon.
Coupon for what? The pickle chips? The jalapeno joints are the business.
And we didn't have a coupon.
Right.
So-
So you had a coupon for the pickle chips and the fucking
Well, just for
hottest
regular
balls
Lay's.
chips. The hot nutsack
All right,
chip.
so let's jump
selection.
into this.
Nice and red.
Let's have a little tax work story.
Yeah?
So this dude comes in, he looks for a printer or whatever.
Yeah.
Manager helps him with the printer. He comes up, and I tell him the total, and he's like, it was like 95 or something. He's like 95. I thought it was on sale for 90. And I was like, yeah, well, $5 tax. He's like, tax? He's like, I don't pay tax. So I was like, oh, do you have like a tax exempt?
Are you at church?
I just asked if he had like a tax exempt card, whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, I'm from Oregon. What are you talking about?
All right.
He's like, I'm from Oregon. He's like, yeah, we don't pay taxes in Oregon. It's a,
Oh, they don't have a sales tax or
Right.
something?
And I was like, oh, well, well, we do down here. He's like, yeah, but usually when I go places, I just show my license, I have to pay tax. I was like, that's not a. What? I was like, that's not a thing.
So when you go to the Middle East and steal something and they cut off your hands, you're like, no, I'm from Oregon.
So
These laws don't matter.
Yeah,
I don't pay
I'm
taxes.
from Oregon. I'm supposed to talk to a cop
Yeah,
and get off.
he was like, yeah, usually I just go places and just show my license, and they're like, no, they don't have to pay taxes. That's
You know
not
what
a
though?
thing.
He probably does.
Yeah.
Because it sounds so stupid that they're like, oh, okay, cool. Okay.
So I was
Oregon.
like,
All right,
like,
write it off.
Yeah, I'd easily be like, no.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, I can't do that, but let me ask my manager.
Move back to Oregon.
Does he do that like with every transaction? Like
I
at a
don't-
McDonald's? Is he
Maybe.
like,
That's what I'm
those
saying.
are
He's
40
like, yo, I'm
cents?
from Oregon. What are you doing?
I would shit on him. What I would say is, all right, so you're telling me that if everyone in America moves to Oregon, just maybe for a year or something like that, and then moves away and keeps their license, that everyone doesn't have to pay taxes? Are these the rules that you're saying really exist?
Yes.
Then why has not everyone moved to Oregon for a little bit and then left, just so as to
You
never
have to
pay
be a
taxes
citizen
again.
of Oregon.
So yeah.
This guy's
So I was like,
everyone, let's move to Oregon.
Yeah, so I was like-
everyone watching, which is maybe a couple people,
They-
let's all go to
Yeah.
Oregon.
in November, they're going to vote to legalize pot, possibly.
Where?
So he should be able to smoke
Wait, in
everywhere.
Oregon?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he should be able to smoke everywhere. 'cause he's
What
from
about
Oregon.
here? We're still not doing that in Georgia.
Oh heck no, we're way
Bible
too-
Belt. What do you know?
Anyway, so
let's put a little bit of weed in
anyway,
that
Weed
anyway,
belt.
belt.
I tell him I can't do that, and I call manager up, and I'm like, and I was like, yo, can you come
Why
to
is he
front?
buying a printer in Georgia? Is he going to take it back with
I don't know
him?
what he was doing. I don't know what he was doing here. So I call manager, and he comes up, and the dude's like, yeah, I'm from Oregon. I don't usually pay tax, and manager's like, yeah, well, we do in Georgia. So like,
What?
Right. So
he was like, I don't know what you want me. He's like, it's fine. It's just $6. It's fine. It's not a big deal. He's like, oh, okay. And we were just like, whatever. We can't do anything about that.
that's fucking ridiculous.
So yeah, I was when he told me he's from Oregon, I was just like, what's that to do with anything?
Nah, nothing.
I just it was nuts.
It's very clear. Nothing at all.
Yeah.
That's when you should be like, oh yeah, what part? Oh, you missed it by this much.
Yeah, we do it.
We do it for Portland.
That's it.
What else is there?
I don't know.
And-
It's in Oregon.
Other parts of Oregon we don't.
And he came and he put his license out and everything and showed me. I was like, what the heck's going on? And their licenses are really boring. It's just plain.
You should have really looked at it.
I'm like, oh,
Oh, you know what's there? I don't.
like, oh, you were born after the day where we do
The
like
tax
the-
exempt
yeah.
happens.
You're
What?
like, it was ridiculous.
See, we say Georgians. What do you say? Oregonans? Oregon?
Organs.
Organs?
Just like your organs in your body. Spelled the same, too.
Oh, that's horrendous.
Yeah, we had an interesting work day.
Sounds about right. That's retail. That's
It's nuts
if you,
right now.
If you've ever worked in a store, you got a few of those stories, to say the least.
At the very least. But I guess we'll jump into real stuff.
Real stuff.
Yeah.
What
if
are-
Hemi wants to pay attention to the show.
Well, actually, something something made me start looking something up. When we were talking about fucking
I'll put it on you, don't worry. I got you. I lost the mouse. Go ahead.
You're the worst cat ever. Fucking me and Sonny, just a second ago we were talking about the whole Bible Belt, weed thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, a few days ago I was talking to Sonny, shout out Sonny Bamboo, and he was telling me that he's pretty sure that in the Bible, one of the wise men actually brought weed to Jesus. And so I just looked it up, and apparently that might be a thing. It says 3 wise men brought cannabis. Then it says...
Does weed grow in the desert? Because that's where they came from.
Okay. Do bushes really burn?
No, I'm just asking.
I'm just asking.
If we're trying to apply a realism to it.
Oh, what? The Bible's real.
Bushes can burn.
I know,
The
but
Bible.
we're looking up
Here's
stuff.
the thing. If we're applying realism to the Bible, then we're not going to be the Bible Belt anyway. So-
That's a very possible thing.
right.
But, I mean, they're from Parthia, and I don't...
So, well, hold on. So this says this. This is funny. All right, look. It says, exciting new biblical research suggests that the 3 wise men brought the baby Jesus gifts of marijuana and a shiny new bong on the very first Christmas.
No way this
It now appears that Mary, Joseph, and all the animals in the manger did bong hits underneath the Star of Bethlehem. Christianity and marijuana have been linked together right from the very beginning. The 3 wise men offered the baby Jesus the best weed in the entire world. One of the wise men brought some Turkish hash, another brought some Martian devil killer weed, and the third brought a giant bong.
So when you're high,
Okay,
you read this.
This is a spoof.
and-
This is a spoof. But I forgot what it was. Fucking Sonny was telling me something about that. I'll have to clarify.
Well, what
for
were
them,
the
but
3
it's,
things? Because you could probably argue one of the things, like, what was it really? Like myrrh, frankincense, and the other one brought gold, I thought.
Something like that. Yeah, that's right.
It's weird to bring gold, you know.
It's worth so much
Did
money.
you get to keep it?
No, he donated to church, probably.
Let's see. What are frankincense and myrrh? If you've heard of frankincense and myrrh, it's probably thankful to the biblical account of the birth of Jesus.
Myrrh's oil.
America?
According to America, fuck yeah. According to the book of Matthew, chapter 2, Magi or wise men followed a bright star in the east, blah, blah, blah. During the Christmas season, depiction of this event are unavoidable. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Derived from tree sap or gum resin, both frankincense and myrrh are prized for their alluring fragrance.
Yeah, this isn't gonna work. People can't see my face.
They can see. Oh, when he's up. Well, we need to move it.
The phone's just in my face.
Move it.
Yeah. I changed camera view. My camera's dead now.
Were
Can't
you,
see my face. The show's dead. So there's
were
no
you,
point
were
using
you
it.
making a cool little face a second ago?
I mean, I was trying.
This guy.
Your phone was just all over.
Yeah, apparently there's just some kind of aroma. I don't know. From what I'm saying, unless gold is weed.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they wouldn't have. I mean,
I don't know. Sonny,
what's the Aramaic word for whatever, and then try to sort it out from there.
either Sonny was wrong, or maybe they.
Well, what's Rastafarian? In that deeply rooted in Christianity, and then things from Earth like weed and stuff are good to go because God made it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm seeing if it doesn't look like any of this is connected at all. I'm seeing if there's any way that you can turn like frankincense and myrrh into like this fucking super weed plant.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Hello.
Unwise man found with frankincense, myrrh, and marijuana.
Well, did you burn
That's
it?
how wise man was
Did you
arrested.
burn it?
That's funny. What, frankincense and myrrh?
Yeah, for the smell.
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah.
There you go. Maybe you get high from it.
Wow. This is nuts. That's hilarious. Apparently, there's like a shitload of stories of like it says unwise man busted with frankincense, myrrh, and pot. And like, yeah, if you look up frankincense, myrrh, and marijuana, it's like that's the whole.
He
front
saw a headline,
page. Yeah.
didn't click it
He's like, yo.
while he was smoking.
Right. Yeah. No, he did that correctly. Apparently. Wow.
So I wouldn't change that. I'd let him. It's a better life.
Oh yeah. No, he's good. He's good. All right, Sonny, we gotta clarify, bro. Sounds like that might be bullshit. Funny though. Especially that article. They brought him the best killer weed.
Yeah, that's the one part. A giant bong.
And the animals took hits.
Like, I don't know if babies can smoke weed.
It's funny how it's
though.
Mary and Joseph though.
Hmm?
You know what I'm saying? Like Mary Jane.
Yeah. I don't know what Joseph though. Joseph
Same thing, but
What?
I don't know.
You smoke some Joseph?
Yeah.
Take a big
You
hit.
ever
of some
run into a cool Joseph though?
A cool Joseph?
I don't know any
The
Josephs.
only ones I've known in my life have been terrible.
I know Joe's.
Oh yeah, I know some Joes.
I don't know any Josephs.
Decently
Is
cool
it
Joes.
short for Joseph? Go ask them all.
I think it always is.
No.
No.
J-O-E.
Correct. Yeah, I think it
How
always
would you
is.
spell it? What are you saying?
Not for Joseph. I'm just saying J-O. If they
People
their name can be
that are
J-O.
named Joseph do not shorten it to J-O. No one shortens it to J-O.
I don't think that's a thing.
Except for Joanna's.
Right.
Yeah.
They do that?
No, I'm not saying it's short.
Yeah.
I'm saying there are J-O-Es.
I know,
Yeah.
and that's
That-
short. That's short for Joseph. It's like, you know how you have Robert? Where does Bob come from? Or Bobby?
Oh, yeah, I know, but
It's a
they've been
completely
named
different
Joe.
one.
Like Joe
When you-
Montana is not short for Joseph, is what I'm getting at. There are people legitimately named
Are you
Joe.
sure? On his birth certificate, you were
Yeah,
positive.
I
it
am
does not
positive.
say
It's
Joseph
Joe Montana.
It might be Joe.
Joe
then.
Montana. God, he has the best arm in the goddamn football NFL. He gets strikes all day.
I'm about to look up Joseph
Strikes.
Montana, and it's gonna be like, this is actually his real name, but Steven's a fucking moron.
I had his card.
Of course he's gonna.
They put the full names on cards, even if they're different.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if that's the case.
They do.
I don't know anything. I don't even know who this person is, just to be honest.
He was just the quarterback for the 49ers.
Oh, and his name was Joseph Clifford Montana.
That's not what it said on the card. I must have got a shitty card.
I mean,
I think all Joes are Josephs. I think so. Pretty positive. Nowadays, who knows? You might be able to just fucking put Joe and be like, I don't want him to be fucking Joseph. He's Joe his whole fucking life. Fuck you. I don't want to give him options.
Oh, you got Joe from Family Guy.
so that's him.
Are we? Is that a thing? We're
Yep.
saying
It's a character that's named.
no. We're not doing
His
that.
name's probably Joseph.
Yeah. Well, Megs is Megatron.
Yeah. Oh, that was funny.
Yeah. Somebody brought something up to me though. I don't know if it was you or not. Remember the episode where Meg was like, "I'm Ron now."
Yeah.
Megatron.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, both names.
Took the
are in
end.
that.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Beginning and the end.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Hmm.
Just to clarify. Better things to do with my life.
Oh.
Like what? What do you do?
Don't worry about
Talk about
Okay.
Chipotle on the quesarito.
Right. Yeah, but like, just don't put the Chipotle on it and I'll be fucking happy. Oh, Taco Bell's amazing. Better things to do.
it. All right, so
See,
should
that would
we
have been a good
jump-
time to switch to that camera.
Yeah, I didn't do it, so.
I'm just saying it would have been. I know you didn't do it.
That's
I
how
could
I bet
tell.
if I did
when-
it, he would have been done speaking, so. All right, so we show him what we got rocking on our hands, wrist.
Rocking in our cockins.
Oh, I don't have mine on. It's
What is your
over.
problem?
Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
Well, we did it. We don't talk shit on our planet. We do things. So we got them. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, fucking.
Hold on.
Fucking A.
Hold on. Where's the mouse at?
You keep taking it over to the screen.
All right, show this camera. You can show
Which-
them.
which one?
The little one, stupid.
The little one. They're all the same
Can they see
size.
it? Can they see it?
Yeah, you're good. We got the. If y'all are true viewers, we looked at these. a while
True
ago.
viewer.
If you're if you're the true viewer,
Mom,
Mom, look what we did. We have
and his
bracelets.
mom, we got them.
we got the bracelets that say happy to talk or get the fuck away from me on the other end, pretty much.
And when we're at work, they're definitely on the other end.
Yeah, pretty much. They are on red. But yeah, it was autism or Asperger's?
Asperger's, wasn't it?
Pretty sure it's
Is a
Asperger's.
form of autism.
Yeah, well,
Is it?
Yes.
It's
It's
just
both then. So we're both right.
Well, no one was arguing.
I know.
What? Every show.
I wasn't saying we were arguing. I was just saying that we were both right. There was no argument.
I got you.
See? Look,
Yeah, put it
follow
on.
it.
What are you
Follow it,
doing?
because I feel like this guy's a faggot a lot of the times. Yeah, there you go. Put it on. Put it on.
ASD visual aids.
It's neat. I like
Now
it.
you have aids that are visual.
Yep. They're visual aids. All
All
right.
right, autism's not mine, just
All right.
not out there, so that's good. But
Put it on.
the visual aids
Put
is.
it on.
Oh,
There you
There we
go.
go. It's on you putting it on.
You smell
I haven't
it?
smelled mine yet.
Me neither. I'm
It
not
smells
weird.
decent, though.
I'm
you
not
don't
gonna.
smell things you put on yourself?
Hey man, how it smells. All right, so
Every condom, I'm like,
we don't. we don't talk
And then
shit. We-
afterwards.
Oh, good.
And afterwards, that's what. Yeah. What are you doing?
He said he smelled
I
condoms.
got
we're
it.
having
afterwards.
fun.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can we
well-
not have fun?
You know what,
God
George?
damn, it's like everyone
Nope.
that controls
Nope.
this show becomes the fun killer.
Nope.
That's what I did to every customer that told me to show them everything was at the store. Like, I
Yeah.
need everything on this. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
Oh, you know what? This is only good for me.
Mine faces me too.
Huh? What are you talking about? You can put it on that way.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I need to
Nope.
switch it.
That's
Mine's-
what I did.
Nope, mine's where
I was just saying mine
I know.
was only good for me. Now it's good.
Yeah,
for
but
people
that's
to read.
your bracelet, hence my confusion. Mine only works for me. That's.
I know, but I
didn't
showed
say the
it.
way
I showed
You
it.
didn't say the way that I have it on.
Who
is
are you
apparently
talking?
incorrectly.
should show the intro
I'm
again.
happy to talk. I am happy to talk.
Good. Then,
See?
then cheer up.
It's really just
Charlie
two of them
Cup.
together. We could probably like take them apart.
Oh, don't
One,
do
two, 1,
that.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1,
Alright,
2,
stop that,
1,
please.
2, 1, 2.
All right, so
1,
let's talk about things.
All right. Let's talk about that. All the way from episode 1. You still slurp like a little hoe.
Anyway,
Oh, da da. Don't care if you're following me, but word. All right.
Oh.
shouts out.
Oh, what
Shout
a
out to
sound.
who?
I don't know.
Everyone.
Time to show we do shouts outs.
How many people are watching now?
This
is-
quick, ready?
This is probably our best show to date.
Yo,
Agreed.
Whoa, shit. We're up to 3 fucking
I
viewers.
remember we used to have like 7 or so.
Thanks,
We
guys.
Did we hit double digits one time?
Yeah, it might have been our first episode.
It probably was.
We might have hit like 10.
It was like the third or something.
I didn't promote again today.
Oh, that's why.
Everyone, tell everyone. It'll grow exponentially. 3 will tell 3. 6 will tell 6.
And then there's a 9. Don't leave offset. What are you doing?
36 will tell 36.
the
We're in
the
space.
illusion.
We're in
I'm
space.
broken.
9 will tell 9. I did the math completely incorrectly. Okay.
Would 12 tell 12 though?
You said what?
Would 12 tell 12?
Well, they would see. Technically, I should have said 3 will. 3 will tell 3.
You
Then
said
9 will tell
11s.
9. Freedom Series 9, then
838s.
and then 81 until 81, and so on and so
Yeah, I was gonna
forth.
say if you do that one real quick, I'd be impressed.
What, 81 times 81?
As quick as you were doing it.
192.
That's
81 times
completely
81?
wrong.
What?
That is by
You
far
just added them
wrong.
together.
Oh,
And that's
yeah.
162.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what, though? Even though it was wrong, it would still be a lot more viewers. 162 sounds kind of nice.
Yeah, so at the end, I'm not even wrong.
Right.
I'm right for
It was a
wanting
positive
more.
thought. Maybe not correct, but
What
very
the fuck
positive.
is 81 times 81?
It's 700 something.
Whoa, math
It's not,
scientist.
Hold on. It is.
No, wow, it's actually 6,561. It's not
I don't know how to
700
add.
something.
I don't know how to add. What am I doing then?
Being stupid as well as me. Whoa, you're way wrong.
like-
it's 700.
That's like 9 or
And
8
it's like
times
6,000.
81.
Yeah, maybe I was adding them. Okay.
Oh, God. Get the abacus out. Move the beads.
I forgot
Move
to do the
them.
zero.
All right, so
That's
topics.
why.
It's all good.
What?
We're all there. There are no topics.
There
We're
are
just here.
All right, cool.
It's just
This
So-
is life.
All right. Then let's talk about.
sex. It's pretty fun, right?
No.
No?
I don't like it.
It's a struggle.
It's a struggle.
It's a
It is a
struggle for
struggle.
humanity to survive.
No, humanity's doing a damn good job at fucking populating. If there's one thing humans are really good at, it's like, you know what? I'm bored and we don't live near anything fun to do. Let's just go make some babies. And then, boom, there they are.
Well, they get upset about it later.
Oh, of course they get upset about it later.
Speaking of making babies, apparently there was a couple on a beach in Florida that had sex in front of everyone
So,
when they were done. Yeah, so in front of kids.
You gotta teach them how to do it. Birds
Yes.
and the bees, bruh. What better place to learn about birds and bees than outdoors?
Yeah, what are you saying, huh?
Huh?
I'm confused.
All right, it's on you. Story time.
Either way, yeah, sex was happening, and then they stopped, got into the beach. I mean, not into the beach, into the water, came back up, went to sleep for several hours, started doing it again, and then that's when people were like, all right, we're calling the cops. Like, we let it happen once, which was weird to me. There's even footage of it, apparently.
Whoa, whoa.
Were they attractive? Or?
No.
Oh, well then I wouldn't have let it happen once.
Stop it right.
Right, if they would have been
Like,
attractive,
also,
I'd have been like, all right, cool.
It was 2 Hispanic individuals.
Where were they at? Like what?
Florida.
You said Florida?
Like, yeah, it's Florida. I can't remember the name.
It's
It
one of
begins
those
with it's like
beaches.
Bradfordston or something, like some beach. You're like, what?
Oh, they went to a beach where they figured no one would be.
Yeah, well, except for
Turns out
this
that there
one family
was-
filming them, and it was an elderly lady that
That's
filmed
awesome.
on her phone.
That's awesome.
But yeah, they apparently the gentleman became mouthy with the police officers when they got there, and they were both arrested.
In English or
I don't know. Probably not.
probably not. Probably not.
Probably why they said mouthy. They're like, he could be yelling nice things at him.
I hope you have a good day.
Thank you so much, and you are completely correct. We shouldn't have done this. Ah!
They show sex all the time on beaches and movies. Why is it wrong? Right now.
I don't know. I guess it just depends. I mean, like, the thing is, if you're worried, oh no, but the kids saw it. But the kids are gonna see it. The kids want to see that. You know, you hit a certain.
I don't know what age they are.
Bro, I was 8 when I was interested in fucking like sex and shit.
But they may have been like 5 or 3.
Then they didn't even know what they were looking at anyway, and then it's not even that big of a deal.
Maybe. Maybe now. See, that's how you get gay people. Maybe they saw 2 ugly people doing it and they're like, I don't want any of that.
Okay.
I'm going to stick with dudes.
Well, is that a bad thing?
Yeah, what did you
Yeah,
say?
Yeah, what
right
are you
now?
getting
I'm
at?
just,
You're
I was being funny.
I don't
It's
know
a
if that was
conservative
funny. I don't
thing.
think that was.
I don't think
Did
it's
you
funny
say
at
it's a
all.
concern?
No, I said conservative.
Oh, I thought you said it's a
As
concern.
a joking conservative. It's something Stephen Colbert would say.
Yeah?
I don't
Yeah,
think so. You
like,
trying to
does that
say that
make you
because your
gay?
names are the same or
They're not. He has a PH.
PhD?
No, he's
We're all hearing the same.
No
stuff.
D.
Don't worry.
he's
Don't
like
explain it.
Stefan.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't think you did.
We don't think you
yes,
did.
I did.
I don't think you did.
We spent
so
this whole
dumb.
time accusing each other of not.
I think
I
you
think
just-
you meant this.
I think you just wanted to talk about the D.
I did.
Well, there it is. We went from gay joke to gay joke.
Is there something wrong with jokes? You see, that was like gay. But
I like
didn't.
jokes. They're called Josephs.
Oh,
See what I did there, Joe?
I feel like you spit.
Yeah, you
A
have
lot.
to. Josephs. But word, man. Yo, actually, there's a video that I don't think we've shown on here, and it's actually pretty fucking hilarious. So I'll look that up while y'all talk.
Yeah, because I don't know how to do that.
But if I say what it is, then people will know before we play it. And since you sit here, then I could just do
Why
this.
don't you whisper it to me?
Fuck, you're
Free
fucking
quit.
weird.
Look at this.
So you just
No, go
push
back,
his
go
hair
back.
back.
What, bruh?
Just push his
What?
hair back.
You're stupid. You're dumb.
It's not dumb.
You are. You're dumb.
That was funny.
Speaking of, I took a typing test to see how fast I was.
Yeah.
I am over 50 words per minute.
I don't believe it.
I have it saved. I can show you. So we can do that for the show. And record it for everyone.
Here we go. Here it is.
That I can't do a typing. I like that. I can't do a typing. Not not.
let's go to this one.
You can't speak either.
I can't type or can I can't speak or type.
Alright, are y'all ready for this? Since we're talking about beaches. This shit is fucking
Son of a
amazing.
beach.
This shit is fucking amazing.
Read
You live a better life.
Thanks. Stupid. What are you doing? Why you get the good headsets? Headphones.
Because I bought them.
Yeah, you did? You bought those?
Oh, those? No, because he bought them.
Okay, let me just bring my Turtle Beaches next time.
Buy some headphones.
I bring my
Alright.
Turtle Beaches next time. Alright, please.
Alright, here goes.
Is that yours?
Yeah, but we don't know how to do it.
Oh. You need some help?
Do you know how to do it?
Yeah. This is our stuff.
This is yours?
Yes.
Well, this is ours.
No. It is. This is all ours. All of it. The chairs, the bag. This is all our stuff. My kids. Yep, that's my kids. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Ah,
We didn't bring,
well, we're stealing for a
okay.
living. Yeah.
We'll let it slide, but I'm glad I made it in time.
No, I'm not making it slide. I'm
Oh.
telling you.
No. There's,
The goddamn camera.
no, step away from my shit. How about that?
You know what? I will, and then I'm going to take that camera and put it in the grass. Are you going to like that?
No grass on the beach right there.
Step back.
Oh, battery now too.
Seriously?
He cut it off to beat the shit out of him.
So there's that, folks.
Yeah, that was actually a Reddit user that posted that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
That was neat.
Yeah. Somebody stealing something.
That was instant
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
justice right there.
Yeah, no, that's pretty awesome.
You can just hit escape. Making
Oh,
life.
definitely not that one.
Yeah, somebody stealing shit on a beach. Dude walks
And
up,
then she was
catches them, and they're like, "What? Hey, do you know how to do this?" He's like, "Yeah, I do. It's my stuff. Of course."
And
I
they
know
just
how to
held
do
it up. They
Yeah,
just
they're
were
like,
there. But the chairs.
Yeah, the chairs are ours. Oh, this isn't ours. Whoa, we're completely in
And
a
then she's
different
like,
realm.
Whoa, why are you filming? Hey.
Yeah, hey,
Hey,
you stop
hey.
filming now. You know, hey, there's proof, there's evidence of us being thieves. We'll beat you up.
Yeah.
Like, and they didn't even look like the type to steal. Like, you wouldn't have imagined that.
Those
they
are the
would
ones
be
that
stealing.
do the most. Those are the career ones. They're
Apparently
good
so.
at it.
Apparently so, but that's what's absolutely hilarious. And then
Yeah.
he was like, he said something about like, I'll let it slide this time. She goes, I'm not making it slide. And he was like, making it slide? Like, morons, bro. Like, they were clearly morons. That's insane. Absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Middle-aged morons. Dude, that should totally
Band.
be a
It's
show.
a band.
Or, I don't know, or a band. But I guess the band can have a show.
Nope.
Dude, they're having a fucking show. It's gonna be called Middle-Aged Morons. Middle-aged morons. That's yeah.
The alliteration alone.
Yeah.
has to, yeah.
Yeah, it's a show.
It's great.
Shut up.
Damn it,
George,
George.
shut up.
God.
Dude.
Okay, well.
He just
what?
doesn't get it.
Yeah, why don't
Hold
you
on.
get it?
How do you change that screen back to the
Just
main
minimize it.
screen?
You could tap it on your screen.
I can.
Yeah, tap that, George.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of tapping, Las Tapas. You ever had that shit or tapas shit?
Uh-huh.
Fuck that shit. Yo, fucking tweet us at Odd Planet Now or hit us up on Facebook.
A lot of
at
people
Odd
like
Planet
it.
Now. No, fuck that. No one likes it except for like females. Hit us. You know that's true.
I liked getting a bunch of variety stuff.
No, but dude, that's fucking expensive
What are we
as
talking
shit.
about?
Like,
It's meant to be expensive.
fuck
Hey,
that.
I'm
All right, I'm
behind.
gonna explain. But anyway, hit us up if you know what it is. Hit us up and let us know
sad,
if you
'cause I
fuck
don't
with
know
it or not. I'm about to explain it, so if you don't know what it is after I explain it, hit us up. Let us know if you fuck with it or not. At Odd Planet Now, hit us up.
And it's supposed to be done like as a group.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. When you go to this tapas bullshit, bro, as he said, you're supposed to go with a group. Some people don't have that many friends. We went with a whole fucking group. Big ass group. It didn't mean no good.
Well, they
whatsoever.
charge you full meals for very tiny meals.
Right. So what it is, bro, like if you're like, oh yeah, let me get the taco, and they don't fucking explain it to you when you get there. So you look at the menu,
Oh.
you're like, oh, okay, awesome, yeah, let me get the tacos. You know what I mean? It's like 3 tacos or whatever. You're like, yeah, this would be cool. So then they come back and it's like little fucking like little tacos, and I was like,
Your group didn't know? They
I didn't ask.
Oh.
I guess assumptions
Gotcha.
were made that everyone knew
No,
what
I
we
got
were
you, I
involved
got you,
with,
got you, got you.
and I didn't fucking know.
You coulda called me.
By the way, shout out Tasha. It was for her birthday. Like it wasn't like last year. It was like maybe a couple years ago or something like that. Or was it last year? I don't fucking know. Anyway, regardless. So you could have called me. Hey
help you
Steven,
with
I'm
things.
going to a restaurant.
How can I be normal?
Dude, I don't even remember what the name of it was. It wasn't like, oh, this is a tapas restaurant. Shit. It wasn't like anything like that. It was like,
What's
oh,
the name?
it was Loca Luna. So like, I was like, oh, okay, awesome. Then there's some kind of like Hispanic food. This is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna get some tacos, and it's gonna be fucking great.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna drink, and I'm gonna be fucking happy. So you know,
Whoa.
I got my shit to drink or whatever. I get the little fucking tacos, and when it comes out, I was like, what are you what is that? And she was like, those are the tacos, and I was like, can I have 18 more of these? Like,
They're like pizza rolls.
can we do that? So then I just bought like a bunch of shit, and I was still not really fully full, just because
No.
it all comes out small.
Yeah.
Like y'all know me, like I can eat my fucking ass, especially
Right.
if I'm drinking.
What made
around.
you think of this? Because it happened a couple years ago.
You said tap something.
Oh, okay.
What about
And then
tap
tapas.
man?
I got you.
Word association.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, so fucking so then and yo, the worst part, bro, this is the absolute worst part. And I don't know if all places are like this or this place just fucking blows. If you happen to live in the Atlanta area, just don't fucking go unless unless one person is paying. Don't fucking go. They didn't have the ability to split the fucking tickets, bro. And there was
Some of the nicer places do that.
it was a long fucking table, so a lot of fucking people were there, and they were like, "Yeah, we can't split the tickets." And I was like, okay." I was like, "You don't have a calculator, and we can just tell you what we got, and then you do the fucking math." Tasha was sitting there doing the fucking math herself on her own birthday, slightly intoxicated. I'm slightly intoxicated. It got
Yeah.
to the point where I was just like, "Dude, whatever, I'll pay for it,"
Right.
and I paid for people's shit. It fucking sucked, bro.
They do that in nicer places. It's kind of
Then it's not a nicer place.
not nicer to the lower or middle class.
Not nicer to anybody. That shit sucks.
Because the clientele they get, they're just like, oh, they'll pay it.
Yeah, and we were gonna pay it, but we were gonna pay it collectively. It was a group.
Right, I know.
Went with a group. We were gonna pay it
I
collectively.
know.
They should have the fucking option. You know what I mean?
I would
At
think
least.
so.
We were like,
I-
yeah, we can't do it, and it's like, yeah, you can
Yeah.
because you have the ability to do math. And you have the ability to know what we ordered,
Right.
and we'll tell you, and you do the fucking math. But she was like, no. So Tasha had to try to do it. Then I was like, fuck this. Hey, bro, it was a horrible experience for me.
That's probably what they want too.
Yeah, for you to not enjoy it and never come back. Yeah, that happened. So don't
That
fucking go.
happened.
Don't fucking go.
That's
to the-
that's up in Alpharetta, isn't it?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I didn't care to remember. I'm just not gonna go. Someone's like, hey, you want to go to
There-
Local Loot? No.
there's one
Or
over,
I think that's the name of it. It's some shit like that.
Phipps Plaza. I said Phillips. Phipps Plaza.
Oh, that's fucking dope.
It's pretty good. There's one near here.
You can buy them.
You should go.
Doesn't intrigue me at all.
Mm.
No.
Delicious.
I'd rather go to fucking Taco Bell, which is inexpensive, and you get a bunch of tacos.
And it's
And they're-
delicious
they're-
without the Chipotle
they're
sauce.
big
Whoa,
size.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What are you doing, bruh?
I was
Is
just
that
being
porn that I heard?
He got bored and he was watching videos.
I was on YouTube real quick. You know, just-
Fucking, but
so I
yeah,
kind of missed the point. What's the whole point of this thing? you went to a place and they gave you small food.
He was explaining how it was terrible, how his experience was
Yes,
terrible, how
right,
the
I got
money
that, but
exchanging
what's
was
the-
terrible.
What's the point of this whole thing again? Like, what's not your
That it
experience?
was terrible.
No, I know the point of his story was that his experience was terrible. What's the point of the thing itself? The
Tapas?
yeah.
It's meant like, okay, you go with a group, usually
Yeah.
a birthday or whatever, and you get a bunch of things for the group, and then you share them. It's like a shit ton of appetizers. They're usually like, they do, like, it's really dope flavors and stuff, but like you say, it's very, they treat you kind of like crap at some places, and it costs you a lot more. Like, you're paying $10 for those very tiny meals a piece.
You
And
know,
you probably need like 20 to feed a group sometimes.
it would be better flavors if they gave you more of it to experience.
Well, they want you to.
It's just like, here, kind of
I don't
enjoy
know.
it, and then you're like, I mean, bro, it's like,
It kind of goes with the whole dieting thing and stuff too. I think that's why it fits well.
that shit's whack, bro. It's
Well,
like,
I'm just saying why it fits.
tapas is like going into a place and getting hand jobs from a bunch of different girls, but none of them ever letting you finish. That's exactly what it's like.
I'm willing to try.
So you leave with blue balls, and you're like, fuck, man, this shit sucked. And I
Then you
paid
go
a
to
lot
Taco-
for it.
That sounds like a real date.
It sucks, bro. Sounds like a real date. Yep, man. But yeah, fuck all that shit, bro. Oh, also, update for you dudes. Fucking, I don't, it was a couple episodes back. I don't know if y'all remember. Y'all remember when I was telling the story about, like, it was like me, Dave, and like some other people in the car and shit. Like, we're driving down the road, and then the shit that was happening at the church, the really freaky, like crazy, like absolutely terrifying shit. Well, I was chilling with Dave or Direct, shout out Direct and or Dave, whichever you prefer to be called, and my homie Ness, shout out Ness, and fucking we were in the car, and all of a sudden Dave or Direct, I'm just gonna call him Dave. Dave starts telling
My friend.
He starts telling a story, and like when he first started the story, I was like, oh yeah, like I gotta ask him if he remembers this, and then he fucking tells that story, and I was like, he does fucking remember, and he tells it literally like exactly identical to how I told it, like
That's
to
creepy.
a T. To a T, bro. So much so that he was like, I don't know where the lighting was coming from, but there was lighting. You know, which I was saying. You know what I mean? He's like, I don't know if there was like a street light or if shit was just oddly illuminated just wherever we were, so we could witness this. But like fucking but. The only part that he didn't remember, he said, I don't know if her stomach was bloody or if it was like glowing red. And I was like, I'm pretty positive it was glowing red, bro. Like, that's what I remembered. Like a glowing red. It wasn't just like blood. You know what I mean? Because like blood, you'll be like, oh, she had a bloody stomach.
Yeah.
End of story. You know what I mean? But if it's a glowing stomach, you're like, dude, that shit was fucking glowing. It's way crazier than bloody stomach, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Way crazier. Bloody stomachs fucking happen. You know what I mean? People get blood on their stomachs all the time. People's stomachs don't glow all the fucking time. In fact, I'd say they never glow.
You can't say that.
I'd say that they never glow. Unless you put a flashlight up somebody's vagina really, really far, and
Did some nice heavy internal damage and burning.
then it'll
Then it
glow.
would glow.
Right.
Oh, good.
I think that's
So,
the only way to
I don't
make it
think
glow.
I don't think academia would agree.
Academia. Fucking can fuck you.
Good. I guess we'll have to experiment.
Where?
He just squeed. Though that was nice.
Squeeze.
Yeah. That was a real.
That was my pterodactyl.
I did,
Like your pet pterodactyl?
yeah, I didn't really.
Or your pterodactyl, like... I didn't even
Mating
finish. He's
call.
like, it's my pterodactyl everything.
Yeah.
It's
Whenever I need it.
fucking weird, man. Prehistoric weird guy, bro. That beard does make you prehistoric.
Yeah. Kentucky.
Yeah, speaking of which, man, you want to tell people about your rash?
What does it do with prehistoric though? Like, what are you getting at?
What?
My rash, not rash.
Well,
My non-existing rash. How does that have to do with being prehistoric?
I don't know. I looked over at you. And
Yo, so my chest, like, just like, they can't see, but like, cool, right here. Just like this little circle where my hand's at, little circle right here, has been like itchy for the past like couple of days. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just right here. That's it. That's it.
And it's red right there,
And
right?
it's red because I've been scratching and itching at it. But today it's like it's calmed down a little bit. I got some stuff to put on it, but fucking, it's been weird.
Does anybody know what might cause like a little
Not even
gay,
that big, it's
a
a
little
tiny-
gay rash right here?
Was it in the shape of a heart?
Yeah. No, it wasn't a shape of heart.
Shape of a heart.
No, it's not really a shape.
Oh.
Anxiety and stuff can cause that.
You anxious, bro?
For what?
So
The show?
anxious. Yeah, about being on the show.
Hell no.
Speaking of cavemen,
Gotta
there are more people living in caves now than there were when we were cavemen.
Yeah?
Yep.
I'd be terrified.
They estimated about 5 million in prehistoric times, and they estimate about 30 million in China are living in caves.
What? There's probably more room than there.
I was like, no. And then I saw a couple articles on it, and I was like, well, this is dumb. Or smart. I don't know what to say here. I mean, it's built for you already.
Built tough.
But there's more
tough.
cave people now.
Because they can't afford houses. It's good.
Built forward.
I said built tough. He said
I know,
built
I know.
tough. Yeah, that's,
Back to Ford.
that's where the
Shout out
came
forward.
from. You said what?
Yeah.
Shout out Ford. Yeah, shout out Henry. Fucking
The only one without a recall.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. A lot of people shit on Ford. I was watching, or not
I
watching.
really do.
I was looking at these fucking memes like yesterday or whatever of like Chevy people hating on Ford
Yeah.
or whatever,
Some a lot.
and they were like, "What's the difference between a Ford and a golf ball?" And they were like, "You could drive a golf ball this far and it'll go far." You know what I mean? Like
Right,
one
right.
of those kind of things.
Oh,
And there was like a picture of a dude like with one huge strong arm and the rest, just weak or whatever. And this is what Ford car drivers look like, and like it was like just a bunch of like.
they don't have power steering.
Huh? I think they were getting at that they jack off and don't have sex with
Oh.
girls.
Eh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think power steering had anything to do with that.
They
They
don't have power steering?
They have to be get
kind of
strong.
funny.
Well, I was just going. I wasn't even saying it was funny. I was like the only thing that connected to a car.
Right. Well, no. they were
Well,
just
I mean,
saying
the
that
last
people
Chevy
that drove
commercial
those
was
don't
how quiet the truck is, because Ford beats it on power and other things. So that's what's confusing to me.
So you're saying Ford, in all technicalities, is a better truck?
It's
than
the top
Chevy.
seller of the last 37 years,
I don't know. I don't. Look
according
into
to the
any of that.
commercial.
Oh well, then it's not.
So, but
Yeah.
the funny thing is, Ford advertises in their voice is Dennis Leary, which you have to pay attention to anyway, because he's an asshole. They're like, we've sold number one, blah blah blah, power, towing, whatever, and then a Chevy commercial comes on. They're like, well, we're the most quiet. And
Well,
then
then
I
shut up,
see
Chevy.
memes. I see memes like that, and I'm like, even your company's like, well, right now we're the quietest.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Nice quiet truck
Right.
Gosh,
for
that's
you
what I
tough
want.
dudes.
Dude, and most people that drive trucks are fucking like Caleb, and they want to take off their muffler and make it extremely loud anyway.
So Chevy's wasting money, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. They're like, yeah, it's really quiet, and they're like, yeah, fuck that. Let's take this off.
I did see a Ford meme talking about GM stuff, and they just kept saying, I had a joke about you guys, but I don't recall.
Oh.
Oh, because recall.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've recalled almost everything.
Yeah,
Their ignitions barely catch on fire.
that's nuts. Oh, that's not good. Things that catch on
And
fire,
Pontiacs, the airbags don't go off.
except for wood, isn't good. Pontiac's what?
The airbags don't go off.
I used to have a Pontiac. I used to have a Pontiac GT.
You should
And,
have tested it and got a paycheck.
Oh, God.
Way to not crash.
I
Way to be a
died.
good driver.
Yeah, this guy's like, yeah, you should have fucking crashed and almost died, and then maybe got a little bit of money out of it. Yeah, no.
Then I complimented
You're
you.
rich or die trying.
With what?
I said, way to be a good driver.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
This guy.
everything's serious.
Huh? Oh yeah,
Sorry.
I'm seriously offended.
Good.
He wants me to
What's he doing that for?
because he's fucking weird.
Don't
This
do
guy.
that. Come on. I gotta,
Good. Shut
Leave me alone.
Shut the fuck up.
I gotta show everyone your. Look at this guy's idiotic headset on.
This guy's weird, man.
Yeah, that guy's weird. Anyway, I have no beef with Ford whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't really care about any.
Yeah,
It just doesn't. You know what I mean? It doesn't.
I had a
really
Honda. I was
pertain to
happy
me.
with it.
You know what I think it is?
I got a Crowley and I'm happy with
You know what I think it is? I think it's that whole mentality of the whole like us versus you, like it's our team, it's your team, we're gonna beat your team kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what like sports is all about. Because people are like, yo, fuck the fucking yeah, like in Georgia, they're like, yo, fuck the Bulldogs, yo, fuck the Yellow Jackets, blah, 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 blah. You suck, yeah. And it's just like, shut the fuck up, both of you. You know what I mean? Sometimes this team's better. Sometimes this team's better. Thus meaning it's not like a fuck you kind of situation. Like y'all have like this weird fucking pent up aggression towards fucking a football team.
Well,
did that with Nike.
what's funny?
It's so stupid.
When Georgia Tech was clearly having like an amazing year, and the Bulldogs are terrible, but Bulldogs fans are diehard fans, and they will gamble.
Right.
So I was like, I'm just gonna bet on Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
I made a couple hundred that night because I was like, they're going to just out of pride bet like we've never lost to Tech in like 20 years, and they beat them like 40-10. It was just like
All logic goes out the
Yeah.
window because they're like, no, this is the team that I love.
right. I was just like,
It's fucking weird,
I
bro.
was like, your team's terrible this
It's
year.
weird. It's weird. Now, but with that mentality, I mean, obviously, you are a sports fan, and you have specific teams that are your teams.
Yeah.
Like
but,
Boston.
but I know when they're terrible.
No, I gather that. I gather
I
that.
still love them, but
Yeah.
yes, I'm still. I don't get mad.
Right, no, I gather that.
Yeah.
But, and of course, you're not going to bet on them if you know they're going to fucking lose, right?
Oh God, no.
But you'll still want them to win, and you'll
Right.
root for your team. Whereas I look at it from a completely different perspective. I'm like, all right, well, what do the statistics say? Every game, if I give a shit enough to like be like, oh, who's gonna win? I'm gonna look statistically and be like, this guy's gonna win. Therefore, I am rooting for this team. That would be the team I want to win because they're better winners.
you're
this
you're
season.
rarely let down.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I have a very positive experience of sports.
Yeah, it's
Well-
I feel like it's the only way to do it.
That's
but
not bad,
I have
but
teams too that I care about.
but the other side of that,
I have teams too.
the other side of that, like when you're with a team
Yeah.
and they're terrible for like a good 10 or 20 years,
yeah,
and then they're all of a sudden they win a championship, it means a lot more too. Because you're like, oh shit, like they finally did it. Or if they did it even with a crappy team, you're like, it was just a fluke or something. You're like, this is amazing.
Right,
So
right.
there is a super high with that, but yes, you do spend a lot of time low. Like the dog trying to dig lower.
Hey,
Yeah, I hear that.
you done? Did you make it?
Sorry, George. Go ahead.
Huh?
What's your team?
I pay attention to the gaming teams, and
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Optics
Well-
my favorite, but I know they suck.
But do you stick with them, or
Heck
do you...
yeah, I knew they were gonna lose Anaheim, and I was still rooting for them the whole time.
Well, good. There you go.
Yeah.
And they
So
lost, but whatever.
A lot of people are just bandwagon
No worries.
fans. And I mean, I feel like some people
But
would
they won
call
X Games.
Himmy that because he's just betting on the winners. But the thing is, the winners change.
right.
But
So-
that is that technically a bandwagon fan? Because you're just going with whatever is the best.
I think so.
I think it is. Yeah.
Which when people are like, "Oh, you're just a
Smart.
bandwagon fan," I guess the question is that a
I'm really
bad
interested
thing?
in this.
I mean, is that legit? Is that bad, or is it like, "Oh, you're smart"? You know what I mean? Because it's like, dude, like you're like, "Oh, I hope this guy wins." I'm like, I'm pretty sure this guy's.
I would
gonna
say
win.
there's a separation because
there's less emotion. It's more
you're not running out to buy all the jerseys
at all
and all that
No, I'm
stuff and
sitting
saying
there
I've
like-
been a fan for
Yeah,
10 years.
not at all.
I would say that's where the separation is. I would say
Okay, and
you're-
bandwagons
Right, yeah.
are like, "Oh, I'm really supporting this team."
Yeah,
it's
I
really
love
awesome."
'em.
Yeah, whereas I'm like, "Oh, who's playing?"
Like,
Oh,
all those
them?
Miami
Who's
jerseys?
better technically? Oh, them. Yeah, I want them to win. Then they're better.
Yeah.
That's just, I mean, you know what I mean. And if the underdog wins, here's the thing about me. Since I really don't give that much of a shit about sports, if the underdog fan wins, I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's awesome for them. That's good. I'm glad they're happy."
Good job,
You
guys.
know what I mean? I just don't.
Because it doesn't matter.
Right.
Go local sports team.
Well, and that's the thing. Like sports, really, in all technicalities, just really just doesn't matter.
Well, it feeds into the competitive side of humanity.
Yeah.
But I would say there is way too much money in it. I would dare to say the players will still play the same level with maybe just a couple million versus 70 million.
Yeah.
And we could use that for something else. Like porn or something.
I would love to use it for porn.
That's a lot of porn.
So here's a
70
video.
million.
Here's a video that Juice wanted me to play. And what's interesting about this video, and I hope you guys are ready. It's a pretty epic video. What's interesting about this video, I am pretty positive this was made by a church, and I am pretty positive. I am almost 100% sure, and we will look it up right after we watch
It's
this.
probably fake.
That this is a legitimate church.
Yeah, I think this video, I think this is, if I remember right, I think
this is legitimate.
I can do it.
we looked at this
Okay.
before.
Not on this.
Not only correct.
Right.
I don't know if we looked it up then or not. It was
I hope you
probably-
guys are ready. If y'all haven't watched this, by the way, shout out Juice. Appreciate it,
We
bro.
apologize for the language.
I don't, but we collectively do. The Youth Outreach Program. Rapping for Jesus.
That's ripping.
ripping some raps.
Well, I wrote this song for the Christian youth. I want to teach kids the Christian truth. If you want to reach those kids on the street, then you gotta do a rap to a hip-hop beat. So I gave my sermon an urban kick. My rhymes are fly, my beats are sick. My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's 'cause Jesus Christ is my nigga.
Look at the dude getting down in the back. He's my favorite. He's my
He's
favorite
a
right
life changer, miracle arranger, born to the virgin mom in a manger. Water to wine, he's a drink exchanger.
Drink
And he died
exchanger.
for your sins. I preach the word, that's my gig, and I rhyme better than Notorious Big.
Yeah, that was
All the
Sun-
other
that was
MCs,
Sunny at the,
I wish them well, but if you live in
He's better than
you're
Notorious
burning
Big.
hell.
Yeah.
Now I'ma pass the mic to my lovely wife. She's a fly
quick trigger
MC
finger.
and the light of my life.
fly
So
MC.
to bust the rhyme without further ado, take it away, Mary Sue.
Mary Sue.
Jesus Christ is my nigga. He's the son of the original G. And he was sent to Earth to elucidate the way that we should
We'll
be.
see who's making money on this video at the end
Like
too.
if another MC says you're a freak, you're a lame butt rapper and your rhymes are weak. I don't
You're
get
not allowed to
mad
say
and I
butt.
don't critique. I forgive him and turn the other cheek. I don't blaspheme and I don't brag. I don't cuss. And my pants don't sag. I do exude a little Christian swag, and I'm proud to be an American.
Jesus Christ is a
my
nigga.
nigga.
I heard a fag after
His light
that.
shine through ya.
Seemed to fit.
His love pop a cap in your butt and say hallelujah. Jesus Christ is a nigga.
See, I like how relaxed he is with the coat on his shoulder.
Oh, yeah, he's got swag, bro.
Peace loving nigga like
Swag
me.
up.
I relate better.
If you do drugs and you think you're cool, you need to come to Sunday school.
Is that a cigarette?
Those drugs in a garbage
Cigarettes
can.
and drugs.
Stand up tall, you're a Christian man.
Smoking. Look at the background. They're hotboxing that room.
Word up.
You know, it's funny. They were just trying to get people not to do drugs.
Freestyle.
But
Hit
I'm
me.
pretty positive that if I was high right now, this would be the funniest video ever. Known to man. They're actually helping people
That's how you
that are
reach.
high. Yeah, but if you go to
Oh, okay.
Oh.
if you go to the awkward website down there at the bottom, I'm pretty positive that is a legitimate
Yeah, I think it is.
thing, which is absolutely fucking hilarious, man. Yo, but the dude in the background, he's my favorite. Yo, he's like doing shit at the back, like when he was doing the fog machine shit and just walking around, and you see him like doing the fog. It's like where?
I wonder what they said to him. Like, all right, you're gonna be the background of this rap video. Like, just
Yeah,
do this.
right, yeah.
And maybe they showed him some moves.
Yeah, that's what Sonny was looking like when we were doing the We've Landed video. Hey. Fog.
He did show up a few times.
Yeah, that's just hilarious. But yeah, so that's that. So hey, tweet us at OddPlanetNow or hit us up on Facebook.com/OddPlanetNow. Let us know how you feel
No.
about those sweet raps.
Don't let it go.
Don't let it go.
Let it die.
I liked it. Why don't you do stuff like that?
Because I can't.
You're right. You're nowhere near.
I'm nowhere near as good. I'm a lame butt MC.
So you should turn the other cheek.
I should turn the
Funniest
other
part is
cheek.
him shooting him. That was the last thing. I couldn't handle that.
Yeah.
He's like,
Woo! The Holy Spirit got me.
Right from
In the
behind.
tush.
got me in the back.
Woo! Christian swag. I'm proud to be an American, and I could only think fag.
That can't. Wow. American
course.
fag. Yeah,
This dude.
I just don't know where that really came from, and I'm proud to be an American. It's like, why'd you just do that? Like, why'd you just throw that in? Way to be cookie cutter America. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're Christian
that
and we
was
like
that
America.
cookie cutter.
That
I felt like
yeah.
it's a little bit outside the cookie.
I don't think so,
A
bro.
little bit was
In
going.
that realm, mm,
That was. This is every day.
that's that realm. Yeah, that's that realm. I feel like that happens.
They're trying to figure out a way to reach the youth.
They found a way.
They found the way.
They found a way. Everyone's like, no. We're
Do
not
you
gonna-
think maybe that was done on purpose? In that way?
to go viral?
Like a cheesy viral attempt?
Oh no.
Don't think so?
Well, I don't know. If it was, let's presume it was. if it was, I think that the desired effect failed miserably because everyone's laughing at them, and now it's like, oh god, man, we don't want to.
So the message is not even coming across, even if it was.
I maybe to some, but I think to the majority, no, because
No.
it's so funny.
Yeah.
And it's like,
You
wow.
spent too much laughing at it.
Well, because when you look at it, like you would think like, wow, like this sucks. Y'all are stupid. If you meant to be serious, y'all are stupid.
Right.
And then if they're stupid and they're like, oh, you should follow Jesus, then you might be like, I don't know if that's smart. You know what I mean? Like your beliefs.
So
and
either
what
way,
you
it's
do
double-edged
here.
sword.
Yeah,
It's not going to work.
I feel like it's not. I feel like it didn't work. If that was their intention, which I'm pretty positive it was, I think it failed miserably. I think it just became extremely hilarious. You know what I mean? I think it was just really, really funny.
Mission
and,
accomplished.
I mean, I'm glad they did it because it was funny. And what's funny is, obviously it's white people saying the N-word and what have you, but I've seen a decent amount of black people that have watched it and just died laughing. They're like, whatever, they get a pass. It's funny.
Right. It's not.
You know what I mean? It's not even.
There's nothing offensive about it.
Yeah.
Did you see the preview for that movie, Dear White People?
Dear white
It
people.
looks hilarious.
No,
It's
who's
coming
in
out in
it?
theaters?
I don't know,
The
some
only
black people.
the only name I know is the Allstate guy is in it,
The Allstate guy.
but he was on a lot of different shows and stuff.
What's
too.
his name?
I can't remember.
He was in 24. wasn't he?
It'd be so funny if I said that it was. What's the
No.
dude's? You know where I was going with it.
You're about to do like Morgan Freeman,
No,
Denzel
not-
Washington.
The
The standards.
Samuel Jackson. Because
Uh.
do you remember that interview?
I'm not Morpheus.
Yeah, there was an interview where the dude was like, "Yeah, so you and your Allstate commercials," and it was Samuel Jackson. He was like, "What?" And he was like, "That's not me."
No,
That's-
it's the Kia commercials with Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh, is it that? Oh, okay.
That's why I say he's not
Oh
Morpheus.
no! But later on, he made a statement. It was Samuel Jackson made a statement. He was like, "I also didn't do the Allstate commercial."
Oh, yes.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, he
But
did.
yeah, that shit was fucking hilarious.
He has a T-shirt that says "I'm not Lawrence Fishburne."
Right.
That's incredible.
They don't look anything alike.
Right. Yeah. No. He
At
was-
all.
No, he was just clearly like, "Oh, I'm talking to a famous black man. Oh, let's go."
Now,
with
I had seen a study. No, it wasn't a study, but it was an experiment done on. It's a show on ABC where it's like, "What would you do?"
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, it was on Nickelodeon.
No, I'm talking. No. God dang it! God, you froze my mind. I was like, "Was it on Nickelodeon?" They were really serious on that channel these days.
What would you do? All right. So no.
But basically, they put people in these situations and see how they react. So if someone's stealing or if someone's getting roofied and it's clear and obvious, like people react to it. But they were finding out on the show, they were noticing that it was hard for different races to describe each other certain ways. So like if they saw a black guy doing something wrong and like he ran off, they would be like, oh, he's about blah 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 and weighed like blah blah blah, and then that was it. They'd be like, well, what other features? Like, did he have a mustache? And then they'd be like, oh, I didn't. Like apparently, and it was the other way too. Like they couldn't describe white people, and I was like, that's weird. But they said there's a study where people have trouble
I think
describing other races because they're used to their differences.
I think what it is this though. I think it is kind of what you just said.
Yeah.
Used to their differences, and I think the other half of the coin is this, that a lot of people don't hang out with a lot of other people from other races, and if you don't, like, because bro,
That's
the
true,
majority of my life I've chosen around like black people, so. If somebody's like, "Oh, what do you look like?" I'll be able to tell you, "Oh, you look like this, this, this." You know, what
You'd
I
have
mean?
more details to
Way
work
more
with.
details, just because I guess I'm more well versed in the art of looking at black people. Like,
You're an
you know what I mean?
artist.
And I can say white people look like this, and even Asian people. I mean, I feel like I can for the most part tell you like,
Well,
oh, they
once
look
I
like,
heard that, I started paying attention to people more, and I was like, I can now.
yeah.
But even with that aside, what I was trying to get at is Lawrence Fishburne and Samuel L. Jackson are not even close.
No,
Like,
no.
even if you just had a blur, you'd be like, those two different people.
Right.
Even if it was like the Flash running by, you're like, that's definitely two different people.
Dude, if the Flash was running by, then fucking you need to worry because some shit's
what?
going on near you, or it might not be going on near you at
Because
all.
Thor's going to be
Oh
Yeah,
my
what are you gonna worry about?
god,
What are you worried about
bro!
Flash for?
Thor is a bitch. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just
Flash
gonna
is a
fucking say
bitch.
it.
He runs from his
Thor's
problems.
a bitch. No, Flash runs, and that is a problem, bro.
Runs from
'Cause he's
his
a
problems.
fucking beast.
He's like, oh,
bro,
man, I
he
gotta-
can run
My
around
mom
the
called me, I
world.
gotta be home.
He can run around the world and punch the shit out of you from your back. You didn't even turn. You don't even know where he went. You get punched in the back of the head.
Yeah, what a bitch. Who punches someone in the back of the fucking head?
Somebody that wins.
Pussy.
Would his hand break?
Oh, fuck me.
Who? Flash?
He didn't have super
this is gay.
strength.
I mean, he did it, so apparently no. I mean, but for all technical.
Well, that was on a game. Not that it's all.
No, he's done that in like comic books and shit too.
Has he?
That's like a thing. Yeah, that's like a
Oh,
thing
okay.
that Flash does.
Okay.
He's so fast. He runs around the world.
Yeah,
beats
I-
your ass. Yeah. Hey,
I just feel like he'd fall apart.
Flash is the dude, bro. I'm
Because
sorry.
I remember the show, like he was human, but he was really fast.
Quicksilver's the fucking dude too.
Yeah, I don't know his strength either.
It's like the same shit. This is fast as fuck. so fast that like he can see things in like slow motion. Like, have you seen the new X-Men movie? Have you seen it?
Hell no.
You suck, bro. I don't even
This is
get.
so much
I don't
hate.
even get what just happened here. Because
That was a lot of hate.
Dude, the X-Men is fucking. They're fucking amazing.
It was
I
really
wanna
just
see
so
it.
poorly. Like they're just the crappiest movies. I'm sorry. Like they're just.
Oh, hold on now.
I don't. Like
Have you
them.
seen the last two?
Nope.
Okay, they're completely different.
Okay, well maybe I should watch them.
I would dare to say, because the other ones are like, I wish they had done more with them.
Bro, the last one I watched was fucking nuts.
They started doing
They
It
were
more.
was fucking
fucking
nuts.
nuts?
It's fucking nuts.
The best kind.
Gay
What
porn.
was the one? And this might have been one of the more recent ones you're talking about. What was the one? It was like
Basically, First Class, and then the most recent one.
yeah, First Class was dope because didn't fucking what's his name Magneto do like some really dope shit in a bar?
Yeah, they were
Okay.
starting to do
Yeah.
cool things
Right.
with them, like
That-
actually using.
Right, so that shit was dope, bro. The new one's really fucking dope, bro. I think you'd like it. I mean, Thor's not in it, but I think you'd like it. What's wrong with
That Age of Ultron that was going to happen. Avengers.
What? What's all that about?
Yo, the preview for Superman Batman though. Oh my, gay porn
Oh,
alert!
bro, you should play it.
It's a real thing.
You should play it.
I'll
The
look for it.
preview's already out?
No, it's like a little. I gotta find
You're
it.
gonna die laughing, bro.
Is it like a thing making fun of it?
No.
It looks. I'm
No,
so worried.
I thought it was. I thought it was.
They have
I honestly
such a
did.
good franchise.
No, I honestly did. I thought it was.
Spoof.
Yeah, I was like, wow, this is really funny. But then it was like a real thing. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, you're gonna die when you see
I
it.
thought it
bro.
was Superman and Batman, but it's like a Superman movie. It's. I thought it was like.
Superman versus Batman is the title.
No, it's. Hold on. I mean, no, y'all can how I do this.
Wow, that's hilarious. So an hour ago, Juice actually said if there was a movie called Dear Black People, motherfuckers would flip. But Dear White People,
They
that's
actually
okay.
they hit that in the movie. They talk about that.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Huh.
It looks hilarious.
yeah.
I mean, we should probably watch the preview. It's worth watching
What about Ben Affleck?
Alright.
because fuck copyrights.
I'm watching this first season.
Did this just now come out like an hour ago or some shit? Like I'm seeing like everyone like, oh, here's Dear
Oh
White People. Dear
yeah,
White
it's
People.
it's meant. Apparently, a lot of people like. Apparently, the story came out, and a lot of people were like, "Make this happen."
Oh yeah.
And it's it's meant to be a satire, so you can't take everything for literal meaning. It's meant to poke at things. It's meant to point out things.
So it's like Dear Redskins.
But like, yes, I would dare to say yes. But like even in the movie, she's like, "Well, no, white people can't. They're the only ones that can be racist. Black people can't be racist." And it's like, I think like some people are gonna watch it and be like, "Well, that's exactly what she means." And I was like, I think it was a joke. I think you were meant to look at it and be like, "Oh, that's a joke."
yeah, I would say that's definitely
Right.
Well, that's why the term, and I always have hated this term, reverse racism. It's like, what is that?
It's all racism.
It's when it's all racism.
Right.
Well, no, reverse racism is when like black people don't like white people, and it's like, no, that's still racism. That's look up racism. Now look up reverse racism
Yeah.
and tell me what the difference is exactly. Like that's so stupid. That's just saying only white people could be racist though. Like with that definition,
Right.
that doesn't make any sense. That's like saying irregardlessly.
I
To
love
me,
that word.
you know what I mean? Yeah,
I love that word.
That's what that is to me. I'm like, you sound really ignorant by saying
Yeah.
it's reverse racism. That's so stupid. Just say it's racism. It's a group of people not liking another group of people for the color of their skin. They hate them because of that. That's racism. And it's stupid. I think racism is the most ignorant, retarded shit. And the funniest thing is, most racist people, like that will, genuinely be like, I don't like black people, or I don't like white people. When you talk to them, they might be like, oh no, I've had like, let's imagine it's a white racist dude. No, I've met a black person I thought was okay. well, then you shouldn't be racist, right? I mean, odds are that if you met one and you don't know everyone in the world, there's probably going to be more that might be okay, right? Like, one would imagine. But they can't piece it together. Well, based on all my experiences, I didn't like them. Okay, well, how many black people have you really hung around, and how many white supremacists have you hung around? Because if everyone just collectively just doesn't like them and they never hang around them, you're gonna continue to hate them without actually being like, oh.
You know
okay,
what's
cool.
weird?
It's just stupid.
A personal experience I had. I went to.
It's Man of Steel 2.
Yeah, there's that coming out as well, but then there's also Batman
Man of
versus
Steel 2
Superman.
is the one with Batman in it.
I thought it was just Batman versus
Oh,
Superman.
that's what I thought too.
That's what the poster said.
These are all just like short gifts. So it's not the whole thing. I'm really upset.
What do you? Then why don't you look up Man of Steel 2?
I'm going to do that now. I'm going to do that now.
Okay, awesome.
Well, I was, but it's like
it.
what? This is it, but it's like just it'll show this. I can't, and then it'll show this, and then I can't.
I mean,
All right, well, hold on,
I
you
type
leave
in
that up. Leave that
I
up
type
and
in
open up a
Batman,
new
and then
tab.
Batman versus Superman's the first thing.
Yeah, I'm finding. Man.
The film is shooting in Detroit. Batman versus Superman movie release date. Actually lines up with Captain America 3.
I'm saying Batman versus. It's in quotation. Oh, no.
Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Man of Steel 2, I'm
IMDb.
still finding it.
Bro.
Dawn of Justice.
I am
finding Batman versus Superman.
Bro.
Dawn of Justice 2 now. What?
Yeah, they're doing a Man of Steel too, but they're also.
All right.
I watched. These are like fan made things. I can't. Where's it at?
Supergirl might be in it.
Maybe it's not real then. I was for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't see anything on it.
Well, anyway, show the gifts because it's still funny.
I thought this was a real thing because it looks like that.
Dude, you have the gifts up here. That's what's.
All right, well, hold on.
Hey, man, people are getting really good at making these things.
Apparently.
Why would you think this was it?
No, hold on, watch. I watched it all together. This is like cut up little gifs of it or gifs. Sorry, it's.
We're calling them gifts.
I really want to, but technically, it's
I'm not calling them.
No,
gifs,
okay,
bro.
the guy that created it is an asshole.
He released. Did you see how he released it?
Right? No, he
The
said.
GIF, the peanut butter.
Yeah,
It says GIF on it or whatever.
yeah.
So,
Yeah,
he-
I'm not-
So,
he
but
released it.
everyone called it for that for a very long time. They're like, used the G and then didn't tell anyone how to say
Why
it.
didn't you just say
You didn't
GIF?
correct it at the beginning,
Why
so
you
now
say
it's a GIF.
GIF, bro. It's fucking GIF.
I think it's GIF also. All right, so it
Yeah,
goes.
it's
It's like
GIF.
every
Fuck
hero
that
has
guy.
a secret, right?
Dude, you're not on it.
Yes, I am.
No,
Look.
bro.
You're right. I thought you meant on this screen.
No.
Hold on. All right, viewers.
And scroll up too.
I'm not good.
See
at
the other
this.
one.
What?
And also, the new Batman's going to have shorter ears and he's going to be gray. So
This is what we need right here.
Oh, okay.
keep that in mind.
All right.
It's like every hero has a secret. And I thought it's all as one thing, and then it's like he's like tracing the S, and then it's like they're looking at each other like start of a gay porn, right? And then they're doing this act, and then he grabs him, and he's like, "Man of Steel 2," and then they like take off together.
Let's go, Batman.
It's just really weird. And like I saw some comment on it, they're like, I thought this was like gonna be like a gay porn or something, but apparently they're like it's a real thing. So I was like, what? But yeah,
Hold me. Look at that. Look at the.
look at that.
Yeah.
I don't
Look into
know.
your eyes.
Maybe it's not. No, this part's really funny too.
Well, bro, you skipped one.
But this isn't in order anymore.
Okay, that one didn't matter. What happens here?
Something was just felt.
Yeah,
An emotion
an emotion was
or something else.
So that's that.
I will give justice to your cock, Superman.
Anyway,
Give me the cock of steel.
the cock of steel.
Oh.
Oh man.
So if you know anything about that, tweet.
Yeah, hit us
job.
up at On Planet Now. Fucking.
Speaking of cock of steel, have you
Oh,
heard
yeah?
that joke where Superman's flying around and his vision catches Wonder Woman naked on the roof of the Justice Hall?
Yeah.
And he's like, man, I can just get down there real quick, do it real quick, and just get out. She won't even know. And he goes to do it, and there's like a breeze that hits her. She's like, oh, what was that? And the Invisible Man's like, I don't know, but my ass really hurts.
Oh wow.
Because apparently he was doing her.
Wow.
That's funny. That would suck so bad.
I feel like you would notice though. I feel like you'd be like, dude, I'm total. Because, all right, if he is the Invisible Man, essentially you would see your dick inside of him, right?
No.
He's invisible. It would just be like your dick's just in thin air, right? I feel like you would know that you're not actually fucking her. Like Superman had to have left that situation. Like
I don't
"Damn
know if
it,
he
I
can
didn't-"
see things that fast. I think Flash is the only one that can see that fast.
So he can move fast but can't see fast. So he just moves based
He's
on
weak
hope.
ass.
Maybe. That's why he breaks
I
things.
feel like he sees it. I feel like he can see it.
He knows he had to do it really quick, in and out, in a split second. He knows that much too.
Yeah.
So he had to make a choice. I think he went for the gold, and he got brown.
What can Brown do for you? AIDS.
Wow. What just happened?
That's what it can do.
It
It says, what can it do for you? It can get
It can aid you in
Getting AIDS.
delivery. Why are we going back to AIDS?
You're talking about UPS. I'm talking about butts.
Of course you are.
I'm saying
Male
you can get
butts.
AIDS from butt sex. It's a true statement. Anybody want to tell me it's not?
Nope.
It's not true.
Hit us up at oddplanetnow.com.
Please don't.
That's not even a .com. Twitter.
Yeah, what's going on? We have a website now?
Oddplanet Now. You said what?
We have a website now?
What? My website? What'd you say?
Are we a website now?
Oh, are we a website now? I thought you said are we
About
upset
5
now?
times a show, you and I misunderstand him.
He's confusing.
And then you and I argue about what he said.
Yeah, y'all do that.
And then we're usually both wrong.
So he's the issue. He's
I
I'm
the
not
know.
the issue.
He said
I'm
he
the
needed
prob- I mean,
English
I'm the
lessons.
solution.
He said I'm the problem. I mean, I'm the solution.
I'm the solution of this
I
show.
don't think so, bro. I think you're a problem, man. Hit us up at Odd Planet Now. Let us know if we need to
Let
get
us
rid
know
of
I'm
George
not
or
a
not.
problem.
Let us know if we need to get rid of George.
George the
I don't think y'all can do
problem.
the show without me.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Can't.
man. I don't know. Well, we'll have to see. Maybe there will be 1 week when you can't make it.
What about next week?
Yeah, speaking of which, what are we doing next week? This guy's going somewhere next week.
Not by choice.
What? Where are you going?
Florida.
Yeah.
I don't want to go have fun in the sun.
Correct. Exactly. That is 100% dead on.
About sex
No,
down there.
my girlfriend is going for training purposes, and I will be there in the hotel, waiting.
In the water.
We were gonna stay an extra day, but
Are you going to be at a beach?
yes,
Here we go.
That's fucking awesome for you.
St.
She's going to
Pete.
be
We're gonna
training.
be at Tampa, St. Pete's. Yeah,
She's going to be training, and you're going to be fucking kicking it on the beach.
keeping old women from stealing. I'm just gonna patrol the
You
beach.
need to do
You
You
that.
need
get
to
a
start
helmet
recording.
with a light that spins,
And a big
Yeah,
fucking
you gotta record
Gun.
something.
and
You
a
gotta
bucket of beer.
and a bucket of beer, gun.
beer gun. Yeah.
That'll get them
Ladies, you look like you need a shot.
In the butt. Ooh.
in the butt.
Holy Spirit. I can't get over that. It's so funny. You're like, ooh.
Yeah, video. Have you ever seen that before?
No.
That was your first time seeing that?
Yeah, I don't watch things.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I'm a boring person.
It's pretty awesome. Any other videos that you can think of right now that are just like fucking hilarious? That people may have missed out on?
Oh, you need to
Your
look up that
videos.
picture of The Rock.
What'd you say?
Kidding.
You need to put that picture up
You
of
know,
The
you're
Rock.
right, really?
What? I didn't
It
know.
was-
You mumble a lot.
I know.
Yeah.
Say something.
Yeah,
Whoa,
fucking
whoa, whoa. Get
talk
this
about
outta here.
something.
Get this out of here. Give this back to me. Oh, yeah. I think it's hilarious.
That's weird.
Oh, I've seen so many memes of that ever since you showed us now. They didn't say the same thing.
Oh, that.
Of what?
The Rock.
No, that was just the title for the
I
image.
thought-
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon talked about it. That's what I was going to say. Dwayne Johnson addressed that image, and it's fucking hilarious. But I wanted them to see it
What
so I
should I
could tell
type
them.
in?
It's just this week's
90s.
picks.
Wait, what? You have it down
Here,
here?
just go to
Yeah.
Google, bro.
No,
It's
he
right
has it.
there. It's in this week's picks. And you can just double click it and throw it up.
No, click on that.
I was right.
Click on.
It's the only icon.
That.
Well, it's one of like 5 icons.
Ep 11, Ep 12.
Well, it
12.
should show what it is.
12. Just double click on 12.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. It was probably meant for there.
There it is.
So should I
Double click. And
It's
just drag it.
You'll have to drag it over.
Alright, so let's do this. Let's see. Why is this on my screen?
Okay.
And all right, ready, viewers?
Yeah.
Bum, ba, bum.
If you smell la 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 la.
What?
The Rock is looking.
Yeah, this is so obviously funny image, but him right off the bat's like, whoa, fanny pack.
Yeah. He's clearly wearing a fanny pack, and then Steven mentioned that it was leather, so it's nicer.
Yeah, it's a nice fanny pack.
I actually like calling them adventure pouches because you never wear that unless you're on an adventure. I don't think fanny pack really suits the situation.
My stepdad wears them regardless everywhere he goes.
But isn't life an adventure?
Or does
Adventure
it just have
pouches.
an inhaler in it that they need? I guess you needed to adventure.
That's
at
an
that
adventure
point.
pouch as far as I'm
But,
concerned. Look at his turtleneck, though.
He was promoting Hercules, I don't know when, maybe a couple nights ago, but this ended up on Jimmy Fallon because of its popularity on the internet recently.
That's hilarious.
And Jimmy Fallon's like, so what's in the fanny pack? And The Rock is like, I'm going to be real honest with you, Pop-Tarts and condoms.
Pop-Tarts and
I think
condoms.
obviously he was kidding, but that was a great response, and I hope that's... I hope
I hope that's
like,
what's really in
I
it.
do too. I hope that is.
And ladies come up, he's like, hey, ladies. No to
Pop-Tarts?
his pouch?
He's like, oh,
You
those
hungry?
aren't Pop-Tarts.
You hungry? They're like, yeah, sure, I don't mind going out with you. He's like, no, I got Pop-Tarts. Let's
Yeah,
go to the
no,
hotel.
we're
I got
good, right?
condoms, so let's get it.
Yeah, let's
Let's
make
get it
this
moving.
a quick exchange.
That's fucking hilarious. But yeah, so there's The Rock. That guy, man. That shit is fucking hilarious. All right, so are we gonna come back down?
So are we done with this guy? Are we going
guess
to give
so.
the photos or no?
You said what?
I mean, they're there. I don't remember them, but they're there.
Do we want to get the rest of the photos? Is what I'm asking.
You can just
Sure.
click the arrows.
Alright, whatever. Should we start at the beginning?
You don't have to click it. You can
We're
just
gonna-
click the arrows
We're
on the
gonna see
keyboard.
a Steven dick pic. That's just
Oh, yeah.
I can't click the kill.
Yeah, he's lying. You can't. Just click.
You can't once it's selected.
Didn't work. All right.
Yeah, it says right arrow.
Got it.
Okay.
We're done.
There. Awesome. So what's going on there? Are they attacking?
These are Canadian Mounties photographing a wiener Mountie.
Wiener
I just
Mountie.
wanted to say wiener Mountie.
Wiener Mountie.
That's all I wanted to say.
Okay.
That's why this picture was saved. That was it.
So I could say wiener
Just so I could
Mountie.
say wiener. That's I remember.
That is funny.
This is some ingenuity from a few Hispanic people on finishing up some concrete in a creative way.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It looks. I'm pretty.
What if they dropped them? I gotta start over.
I'm pretty sure they got that idea from watching people twerk.
There it is.
That's one way to do that.
Petco, you have great cement in that location. So
Pretty good, Pecco. This is dope.
That's awesome.
there's the glacier that looks like Batman.
I am just ice.
There it is.
That was good.
There it is. That perfectly fits. And then obviously there's Photoshop battles that happen because of this. That should come up next.
That's awesome. That's all. He's a stone cold killer.
This is called Two Girls No Cup. A little bit more relevant last week when Argentina lost to Germany.
Dude.
But they kept zooming in on the attractive people. Everyone was saying, "You're the real MVP, cameraman," because they showed nothing but attractive women the whole World
Chick on
World
the
Cup.
right could get the penis, bruh.
This right here I thought was interesting. This was back Victorian times when you took a picture, you just looked serious.
Yeah.
But this one went off when they were laughing and kind of joking around. So this is one of the rare instances where there's
like
real
that a lot.
emotion in an old-timey photo.
That's awesome.
I like that a lot.
So apparently he's farted or something, I think.
It does look like that.
This is a fart in time.
It does. Wow, it does look like that. Because look, like she's just chilling. Like let's look top left, and then we're gonna go right. and bottom
She
left
looks
and
over and like, ooh.
So they're just like chilling. He's still standing there with the same face, and she's like, "Whoa, bro! Like, what did you just fart?" And then they're like, "Oh, let's hold each other." Actually, it looks like, "Oh, I'm gonna hold you here and keep you in the fart."
You can't leave, you can't leave, you can't leave, you can't
And
leave.
then she's laughing. Yeah, he's laughing, and her face is covered. Like, "Oh God, I don't want to smell this fart." Yeah, it looks exactly like a fart happened. That may be the first recorded fart that we've seen in history. This is not only the first picture in which people smile. This is the first picture
fart.
in which you actually get to see a fart. And what's interesting is, in the background, it almost looks like a lot of smoke. You actually see the fart from beginning to end. It's a visible fart. Wow,
Possible.
that's amazing. Good job.
Good job.
Okay. Yeah.
This was just, these popped up again. I know they're old, but it's just, that face scares me and
Oh,
shows a lot
shit.
of joy.
What? Look at it. Looks like Mulligan put on the Jim Carrey mask.
There it is. But this guy has a bunch of cool.
Look at his
photos.
tennis
But
balls.
there you go. You can go. You can go, George.
Good God, man, he's yo.
This was titled "Do You Even Lift, Bro?"
Do you even lift, bro?
Now,
That's amazing.
I showed this to a couple people, and they start laughing, right? And I'm like, "Oh, what an asshole! That's a boyfriend lifting his girlfriend. That's love right there."
No, that's funny.
No, I figured you would be that way.
No, yeah, no,
I did it. I did that to my girlfriend. She's like, "Oh my God, you're right."
Yeah, no, he's totally mad. This is America.
Oh,
at its finest.
that is a terrible time.
Yeah,
That is a terrible.
terrible.
There's
time.
nothing. There's nothing
that's-
worth seeing.
What's
This was a prequel to Bambi, is what this was called.
yeah, that's a pretty fucking majestic.
I
nut
know.
he's getting right there.
The
That's
photographer's like, I don't really. Yeah.
yeah, that's
This is magic.
That's
I
the
have to
most
capture
majestic
this.
of nuts.
I
He's
do
looking
want to
up.
point out the female
Hold on,
She's not
reindeer
wait.
doesn't look happy.
She's not enjoying it.
I just wish Elton John was there to say, "It's the circle of life."
He was. He's right there.
Elton John's everywhere, all the time.
Yeah, he's
Every time people make love or animals.
Elton John, the ethereal.
I saw Elton John live earlier this year.
Yeah?
I'm a huge Elton John fan.
Good thing you didn't see him dead, because then you'd be questioned.
And there's a guy outside protesting against homosexuality.
Oh God.
Well, what'd you do? Did you say, no, my lifestyle's just fine?
Yeah, I told him.
I wear lifestyles just fine. What's going on here?
I don't know if this was real or not.
That's
Obviously it isn't, but yeah, the
Oh,
overly
yeah,
attached
yeah,
girlfriend
yeah.
on Christian Mingle.
That's not real. That's
So
fucking
someone probably
hilarious,
photoshopped it
though.
and then took a snapshot.
That is hilarious.
But I was like, that fits.
Find God's match for you. You know, this is the kind of shit that irritates the shit out of me, bro. It's like the majority of Christians probably would go to that website like, oh, this is awesome, and I'm really going to be finding God's match for me. And it's like, no, you're not. This is just like Plenty of Fish or Tinder or whatever, and I can guarantee you people are trying to fuck. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing. You know how many assholes that aren't even religious probably went on Christian Mingle like, dude, I'm gonna totally fuck this Christian
The
chick.
one time in the Bible where Jesus gets violent is when he's kicking people out of the temple for having shops, the merchants.
Yeah,
I feel this kind of falls under that.
I would say so.
Because they're even using part of his name to sell this service.
Right. Yeah, no, that's fucking
God's match.
That's
Jesus
amazing.
got a whip and whipped people. This is the only time he's like, you know, I'm mad. I'm mad enough to hit you.
Look, Jesus didn't even like capitalism. There it is, folks.
There it is.
Hey,
He didn't like it in the church.
yeah.
Well, temple. They didn't have
Well,
churches
isn't-
back then.
That is what you're. Oh my God.
This is awesome.
So here's Wolverine today.
And Stan Lee.
Stan Lee, yeah.
Who's in that Wolverine outfit there?
Hugh Jackman.
That's not huge. That's a huge act, man.
That's a very. He looks very. Yes.
Yeah.
He's
No,
very happy.
you know
Why
who
is
he
this
looks
happening?
like?
Why is he with
It
them?
looks like the Giant.
It's an
from-
older picture.
It looks like
but
Giant from WCW. Maybe even Andre the Giant from what was it, WWF? What was he on?
he was on both.
He was on both. Andre the Giant was on
Oh,
both?
no.
Giant was
That was
on
WCW.
both.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes. Andre was WCW
Andre was just WCW?
and,
Okay.
and then died.
Shout out Andre the Giant.
He was dope.
Yeah, he was dope.
He can drink like 300 beers.
Oh, by
This
the way,
was
go back. That's my favorite superhero, by the way, guys. I just-
Oh, hold on. That.
Yeah, that is.
That is.
Not what he's representing. Not who he's trying to be.
Look at his six pack. He's not
Look
trying
at
to be
his-
anything. He's a winner.
Look at his blue gloves.
Look at his abnormally long chin. Is what we need to focus on. What is
I
that
think
about?
okay. There's a contour with the mask going on,
Yeah, this guy.
but
Nah, man.
Stan Lee is not happy with that face.
Nah, his chin is fucking long and weird.
This was caught at a local Walmart, and this is how you
Wow.
keep your kids from running around.
Wow, that's crazy.
I would like to point out her ankles.
Yeah, it looks like they both handcuffed themselves to food as well. It seems. That and of course it's at a Walmart.
I was just gonna say the same thing.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
there
have
it is.
guessed no other store.
Right.
It's iconic because we are chained to Walmart in some way.
Oof.
That's
Deep. That's deep and depressing. That's dumb.
This is Toronto. It's got fog rolling through it.
We've landed, bitches.
Yeah, there you go. That's what that green light is.
Yeah.
But someone took this shot, and I was like, man, shit, that's amazing.
That's fucking sick, bro.
Whoa.
Hell yeah. That's dope as shit. Alright, let's keep moving, bro.
yeah, whatever.
Oh, wow.
Why?
What? She has an expression.
Oh, wow.
What? Is that someone you know?
It's a secret. No.
Yeah, it is. Ah, that's funny. We're like,
Kinda, but no.
A lot of females draw them on, but they
barely
don't.
know, but I feel
They
like
don't draw them on like this.
Yeah, it looks that. You know
What
what?
expression is that?
I want the penis.
Confused.
Is it?
That's a confused expression. Yeah.
I don't know what that fits. Like, what did you see and you're like,
It
oh,
looks like
these are
when you take-
eyebrows?
It looks like when you take
That's
a
what-
Band-Aid off and like the edges of the Band-Aid are like dirty.
Yeah.
Right? That's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah. That's
she plays a lot of football.
that's the
Okay.
expression Pikachu normally had.
Is
That-
it?
Shocking.
Please. I was gonna say, if he really had eyebrows like that, please pull up Pikachu, because that would make my fucking night.
I think so. I think that's almost like an anime kind of thing. Well, I guess that's their eyes, not even their eyebrows.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
like
like this.
cat
I don't feel
Oh,
ears.
shit,
I don't know.
And then look at the pink lipstick though. Like let's go ahead
Nice shade
and
of pink there.
let's go ahead and do this.
Who did she like? Where's the inspiration?
Snooki. That's Snooki
These
all
are,
day.
these are right angles though. What kind of eyebrows are?
They're right angles,
Where-
but they look incorrect.
No, they look right.
They're so
Those are right
abnormal.
angles.
Well,
Get dumbed up. Oh, I did see all this though.
What's this about?
these are the different
The
cars and
well, actually,
police
technically,
cars in the
cars.
world.
Is it no?
Wow.
Who's not on here?
Italy is shitting on
Lamborghini
everyone.
donated those to the Italian
Oh yeah, they did.
police
That's
department.
nuts, bro.
There's another one. Who is it? There's another one that is like insane.
Oh, there is. Yeah, but they're making fun of Finland because they do have Scooty Puff Jr.
Scooty Puff Jr.
Britain just got insane police cars also.
Yeah,
They're like I forget what they're called. But yeah,
Aston Martins or something.
no, they're
They're all bonkers.
Murcielagos,
no, they're. I'll have to show you. I can't remember. But yeah, I did read about the Italy one.
Grand Dams. They just got awesome cars. Little
They're
Pontiacs.
probably Fords.
They can afford them.
This is good.
Oh, that's the girl in a few years.
This is obviously this dude's about 40 years old.
Looks super young.
Right. This is a case where you start doing hard drugs before you develop, and you retain certain features that make you almost look like a baby.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome. People need to do that.
Right.
They'll be
Everyone's
young
like, so the
forever.
key to youth is hard drugs at a young age.
Yeah.
But this is creepy as fuck to look at.
Yeah, it's
It's
super
really
creepy.
random.
Uh,
tattoos.
Yeah, he's he's Romanian as well.
Are you trying to put that? Are you trying to say, "Oh, no surprise" or something? Like, what do you?
No.
Here's the thing. Here's what would make this guy look substantially younger.
the habit?
Go ahead and just shave your fucking head. If he shaved his head, he would look substantially younger.
What about a pacifier?
That would help.
There's a lot of things that the tattoos.
Maybe it did.
I guess he was like, okay, so I fucked up growing, so I need
To fuck up my
tattoos
face.
to show my age.
Look, I'm tough.
Now imagine him murdering someone. You'd still be like, oh, come on, stop it.
Oh, that's
Stop
cute.
it, come on. No, I'm bleeding out. I'm bleeding out, but this is, I'm not, this is okay.
Wow.
You're learning.
Yeah.
You're learning about knives.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
forgot,
I see this too.
forgot. Yeah, this happened,
I saw this too.
yeah, this happened last week.
Bum, bum,
Some people were really upset that Steven Spielberg went hunting and killed this majestic beast.
What? Oh,
Yeah,
what?
Yeah, this is a real thing.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. Jay Branscombe fucking lives in Kentucky. Disgraceful photo of recreational hunter happily posing
He lives in
next to a
Kentucky, is that what you
triceratops he just slaughtered. Yeah. Please share so the world can name and shame this despicable man. Wow. Wow.
See,
Read the first
that,
thing.
I'm not
He
sure
should
if
be
that
killed.
I'm not
He's
sure
gonna
if that
Killed
was a
instead.
joke.
Beautiful creature, innocently living millions
You're
of
thinking
years
that's a
ago.
joke and that's
then-
not?
I'm
Then
thinking
this
he
monster
was.
comes along. Oh my gosh, I bet you he's friends with that Nugent guy who owns two. So kidding. Just read this page, and yes, he's a liberal who hates guns and hunting, so he might have been serious with this. I told that teaching lady the only crayons I need are the red, white, and blue.
So
what
actually, conservatives and liberals were going at it over this thing. Well, only liberals believed it, and I was like, no, it was just young dumb people.
Wow, yeah.
It was all, but it was the fact that there's teenagers right now that think dinosaurs are still alive.
Right, yeah.
That's
No, they're just trying too hard to be like animal like activists and stuff. Like
okay.
I feel like they're I don't know. That's nuts.
He curated that.
Oops, up too late.
This is a gumball machine that's also a
That's
foosball.
disgusting.
Yeah, it sucks.
That is so gross.
I don't
That's
wanna,
gross?
I don't want to play that
That's
at all.
gross.
You don't want them hit. Well, it's
You're-
covered in glass.
Isn't that thing touching the gumballs?
Oh wait, so the top is covered.
Yeah,
in
this
glass?
is covered right here.
Okay, it's less gross.
So but
No.
Yeah, it is.
Gross. Those things are touching the thing you're gonna put in your mouth.
What do you? Yeah, but
no
it's
one's
covered with
touching
glass.
it.
No
Yeah, I'm
one's
saying
touched
it's
them.
separate from.
I still think it's gross.
Why is that gross?
It's the touching. I don't like. No, it's touching.
Okay,
Well,
what about
the
can-
gumballs touching each other?
Yeah, and what about
Yeah,
the
that's
canal
gross.
that it comes down in?
Yeah, that's gross too.
What about the Asian hands that made the
So
gumballs?
you don't just eat. So gumball machines in general are gross to you.
They're pretty gross.
So
but
there's
this
no-
one's
they
They
even- this
are
one's
because
way
they're not
gross.
cleaned.
Yeah, but I feel like this one's substantially cleaner.
Okay. Well,
No, because think about it. There's no hand is reaching in those except.
I feel like the balls would break.
if you play like a man. Like
probably
me,
so. Yeah, if you play like a man.
like
You
Thor.
play foosball like a man.
Look at this dude.
That's the kid's first time at
Happiest
a
day of his
Oh,
Hooters.
dude, I have a picture of me first time at Hooters.
Did you make a
Were you
dick sucking face?
I didn't make a dick sucking face, but I was pretty happy. She's pretty funny. Yeah, she's decently
It's a
cute. I guess.
Canadian.
She's decently cute.
A Canadian
But,
Hooters.
But yeah, no. What's funny is like it's like a Hooter ceremonial thing for a birthday. Like they give you like salt and pepper shakers, and you just like shake them in the air. But they tell you to put your thumbs over it so it doesn't go all over the place. I forgot, so I'm like and salt all over the place.
Wow.
I shook it like a salt shaker, and yeah, that's my story.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Man,
Easy, Superman. You can't keep up.
I need this back, please. Ta-da! We're back.
Ta-da.
we've been away for a while. Sorry, folks. We had to have that brief intermission
For sex.
for some sex.
Nice male on male.
Nope.
Metal on metal's the way to go, bro.
Like letters, man.
That's a horrible way to say sex. Sexaroonie.
Sex
pretty good.
Rooney. That's weird.
That's the best way to not have sex is to say, hey, do you want sexaroonie?
It's actually really funny. Like you have like the illest like romantic night. You're like, hey babe, want to have some sex Rooney? It's like
You said it like that. You said it like that guy. The video we watched a long time ago. That guy like talking to his girl or whatever.
Oh no, he didn't. I don't think he whispered.
He said it like you said it. You remember?
No, he was like, hey baby.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
that's what you reminded me of. You saying it like that.
Yeah, but I didn't.
I'm not
sit-
connecting the movie.
No, the
It
show.
wasn't a
No, it was
movie.
no,
It was
not
a show.
show. I meant
Sorry.
no.
It was
I
a
meant,
vid- it was
the
the
video we
video-
watched on the show a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I'm on board now.
yeah,
That's what he reminded me of doing that.
yeah. I mean, mine was a little different, but,
Yeah, it
but
was a
same
little
same
different, still,
concept.
whatever.
Same concept.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
I mean, I had substantially more swag with the Sexaroonie,
Yeah, he
but
would pull off. That was such a
he
tough
couldn't pull
word.
off the Sexaroonie like that. But I could see the similarities. That's awesome.
I could say that word in sex instantly.
I'm sure he would agree. It's always a gay joke.
You got me.
I love the pause. The pause is the best part.
Which is funny because it was a gay joke and pause.
You spell I-E?
Are you looking up Sexaroonie?
No, I'm gonna type it. You still spell it I-E?
Sexaroonie?
Yeah, I am looking it up.
an I.
I am looking it up. Yeah,
I would presume but I don't think that
Just an
that's
I?
a word. To
Maybe E.
I am gonna look it up though. I-E or just I?
Type
Just start
SEXAROONIE.
I just did I.
This fucking guy.
.com.
Hey, little fluffy mulligan. Hey, oh, it's a
Hi, fluffy dude.
It's a puppy. Hey, when are you gone? When are you just gone from here? Just
What is going on?
We're closing tomorrow,
yeah. It's big news. High fives, bro.
so we'll move when we get back.
Okay.
We're
Nothing came
moving the 8th.
Of August.
See,
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
well, have fun with your life.
Well,
Alice.
we get to have one more drinking night before you leave. Maybe.
I'll be there drinking water.
as usual.
Yeah.
As usual.
Yeah. We have movers. Oh, man.
You help moving? Because I'm pretty strong.
A lot of people... No, that's the thing. We have movers. Movers aren't terribly expensive if you don't have that much stuff. I have moved my own shit several times, not knowing how much movers are because I just thought they were crazy expensive.
Yeah.
They're worth it sometimes. Like if you live on the 3rd floor of an apartment, save up a little bit of money, get some movers.
Roughly about how much are you looking at with movers?
Well, for like, if you're going like the cheap route, and you gotta look for it, and there's Groupons for some of them, but it was like $300 to move like an apartment. I'm like, yeah, move my couch down the 5 flights of stairs.
Right.
Like, it's just so much easier.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all.
But I didn't know how much they were, and I just thought, oh, that must be like $1,000. I can't afford that. I'm not even gonna look. I was like, how stupid.
Right.
That is stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, moving stuff fucking blows.
Yeah.
In fact, I think that might be one of the worst experiences.
You're trying to
in
injure
life.
your friends.
Right. It's like, hey, would you mind helping?
Right.
And it's like, and normally, just to let y'all know, normally when you're like, hey, would you mind helping? Unless you're really close friends, they're like, yeah, sure. And in the back of their mind, they're like, fuck, man, what a waste of a day.
Yeah.
I gotta be, God, all this sucks. And then normally what's offered is
Dude,
like,
I've
all right,
moved
well, I'll get you lunch. It's good. I wouldn't
Tapas.
I wouldn't have. I won't be there. I won't be there at
I
all.
moved 6 times.
I'll get you really
already.
tiny tacos.
I'm 19. I moved 6 times already.
Well, fucking stop, bro.
How many times?
6.
That's not bad. Joe's moved. She's moved 11.
11 times?
I know. My dad moved like 4 times in 1 year when he was like 16.
2, 3, 4.
But he went from like Maryland to Arizona,
Probably moved a couple
To-
more times in my life.
Maryland again, then Georgia.
I think I've moved about 6 times total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably move a couple more times too. In my life, I guess.
I'm sure you will.
I know like at least once more, but I don't know like
At
twice
least
more.
once more.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Like on my
You're
own
mad
house.
young. You're going a bunch of places.
Yeah,
It's
what
gonna
if I-
happen.
okay, whatever.
You're gonna have a crazy life ahead of you, bro.
Ah.
You're gonna move all. what face was that? Blah.
Ah.
Yeah, you're gonna move. You're gonna move.
I
to,
see
like,
him in
fucking
Portland.
California. Then
Portland.
you're gonna move to like.
I know, I see myself
You're
in
gonna move
Oregon.
to. You're
Yeah,
gonna move,
I see him in Portland.
I
I
don't
see
want to
myself
pay
in
that goddamn
Kentucky,
sales
actually.
tax. Yeah,
What about
yeah,
Kentucky?
Kentucky. You'll be right there, and then you're gonna move to fucking Germany. You're gonna go all over the place,
I don't know if
bro.
I don't know about.
You'll be there.
Hey, they're the ones with renewable energy.
Yo,
No,
my,
not Germany,
my
I'm
dude,
from- I don't know about,
my dude,
leaving
fucking Seth,
overseas.
Yeah, I
shout
know
out Hood
that.
Beats. He lives out there right now. Fucking, he loves it.
Where?
Germany.
No, I'm not saying Germany's bad. I'm saying like I don't know about leaving here.
Merca.
I don't have a passport or nothing.
Oh, I don't know. I might not mind leaving here, depending on.
I wouldn't mind. I mean,
Depending on
I don't
where
know.
I'm
I'm just
going.
not. A lot of people are like I want to travel and stuff. That's not one of my things I want to do really.
I super want to fucking
I don't
travel,
care,
bro. If you only get to live once on this planet, why would you not want to go fucking look at it? You know what I mean?
I guess so.
Like, I think it'd be fucking amazing to like just go a bunch of
Well,
different
you can
fucking
be
places.
that guy that went to all the countries, all 206.
I wouldn't mind being that guy. I just feel like music shit has to happen first, so like I can
He
go
did
on
it
tour.
cheap. He did it bus
Yeah?
and like walking and then boat.
It's cheap.
He walked overseas, bust through the countries.
George has it figured out.
and what was the other one?
I said bus.
Oh, and bus. He did. I don't
And
know what he did
boat.
with Bus. Yeah, boat. He walked overseas, boat through the countries, and then he rode the bus. I guess.
Sometimes.
I'm trying to make.
I feel like there's a joke in there somewhere.
Yeah, well, walking overseas you can't. Boating through the country, you know, like, you know, like, through the land. But then bus, I was like,
Are you really explaining it?
Yeah.
and
Like
he-
Speed 2.
How do you
this is
find-
what
how
you
do you
do,
find the
and
bus?
you also bust a little bit overseas.
Yeah. Where do you ride a bus? That's funny.
Well, no, you have to go overseas. See, you walk and
There's
you
buses
ride
that are
on land.
amphibious.
No.
No, listen.
We're making it
Hear me
real.
out. You ride buses and you walk on land.
Yeah.
And
Ride
you
a
only
bus
boat
through a
in the
forest.
sea. Those are the only 3 options. Therefore, you have to switch both. So he bussed and walked a little bit overseas, and then he
Okay.
rode a boat on land.
All right. Cool.
Joke completed.
That took way too long to be funny.
Wait, what was it? Write it down.
We
It'll
arguing?
never happen again.
Are we arguing? We do that at least once a show. It's pretty depressing.
You're depressing.
I just want to get along with you guys.
So a lady today won a court case and was awarded $26.3 billion.
Billion?
Billion.
For what?
For
Spilling hot coffee,
Coffee
on your lap?
at McDonald's.
her husband smoked cigarettes, and she claims he never found out that they were bad for him.
Stop. Okay, I'm leaving the show. It's my resignation.
Yeah, me too. That's
I'm
that
gonna-
is ridiculous.
There was a time, okay, during the 80s and 90s, there were starting to be laws like, hey, tell people you're killing them.
Yeah.
And tobacco's like, oh, okay, how about like a really tiny label? They're like, do it a little bit bigger. Okay. It was like during the 60s it really started. But
This is stupid. I don't even hear the
she
explanation.
claimed he smoked a certain brand that was like,
The worst for you? Camel?
oh, not
They're horrible for you.
Camel is?
Yeah.
Is there one that's good for you?
No, I just read that, like, Camel's one of the worst.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible. Terrible.
Like, health-wise?
Terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah,
That's
health-wise.
just terrible.
It's full of terrifying.
Full of terror. Awful.
Terror. Terror.
But
Terror.
apparently apparently they actually didn't do very well at following the law as far as telling people they were bad. So there was some disconnect, and they were able to sue.
So he bought a
and
pack of cigarettes and
he
just,
may
like,
have been just one of
lifetime
those
without a
dudes that went to the gas station every week, bought a few packs, never read the pack, didn't have a TV. How would you know?
Then
That's
I would
stupid.
say that you were ignorant of it because, like,
Yeah, if I was, like-
for instance, when if you do something that's against the law and you claim you didn't know, then that's ignorance of the law, and you're still at fault. You still get charged for whatever you did. That was still the law.
I didn't know killing was
Right,
bad.
right, right.
So, if you're just ignorant as to reading what's on the box of what, if it wasn't on the box,
But he went so many years where there wasn't anything on the box.
doesn't matter. If it
When you notice something on the box, you're like, oh, I should read that.
what I'm saying is that now that it's on the box, you know what I mean? Like that, then now
You felt like eventually he would have been like, oh, wait a minute. Ooh.
well, even if he wasn't, technically it's on the fucking box. I mean, you should still fucking, you know what I mean?
But he
Like-
smoked them so long when he was
Like
told
who
it was
was
okay.
supposed to tell him? Was the president supposed to go knock on his door like, hey, just to let you know, I know you smoke cigarettes. I know you smoke cigarettes, okay? And I know it's this brand. Now you actually have this little thing that's right here. Like he was just ignorant.
They're
as to
legal, but just
Yeah, he
Careful.
was just ignorant as to because bro, and this is why we're like, what the fuck? Because everyone fucking knows this now.
right.
Just
Right.
because he was ignorant,
Well,
I think it's fucking.
There was a
ridiculous.
class action suit
That's
that,
ridiculous.
that was going to be for you hit the mouse. It was going to be
did.
for easy,
Whoa.
easy.
Whoa.
The class action suit was
You
like
okay?
it was
Is he
for like
okay? Are
I
things
don't know.
okay at home?
Why do you always say that?
Are you okay?
Everyone say that.
Everything all right at home?
But it was a case for 164 billion. That one didn't go through, but it did open the door for them to do individual cases. She did. Apparently, she had enough of a case for the jury
To even like consider this?
to consider it. And I was like, what situation must have fucking happened to where was it?
where
Maybe
the
he was
jury would be
blind.
like, oh, yeah.
What if he was blind? That would be interesting as fuck.
Then she wasn't.
She's like, I knew this whole time they were bad, but I didn't want to tell him.
Right, then she was negligent to tell him. She should help him. If somebody's blind, they have seeing eye dogs to help them.
But
was
she had
like,
never
sometimes.
heard.
They-
Not all
They
people.
must have
Right.
create some sort of situation where you're like, okay, maybe they didn't know. I don't know how they would have done it
you
because that's
switching
mind blowing
at all?
to me.
No, I haven't switched in a couple hours.
Bro, you need to fucking switch and Steven's talking. Listen.
He's gonna be done talking soon as we switch.
Steven,
No.
say some stuff.
Ah.
Camera's on you.
Oh,
So
bro.
how did they win this?
But a jury did win and then decided 26 billion was a good number. She was sitting there like, oh yeah, 26 million. Then someone was like, no, it's billion. She's like, now, obviously, this is still early on. She did win this verdict. She may never see the money because it still has to go through appeals and other stuff like that. And of course, lawyers are going to get their cut, whatever. But the tobacco company, right, at this point is just like, hey, this number's nuts. Like, let's say you're right. Where did 26 billion come from?
All right,
How did that work out?
that's what I'm wondering too.
Well,
And-
to play devil's advocate,
Like, how much is a life worth, though?
That's what I was gonna
Oh,
say.
right.
Right, so that's tough too.
He went closer to you.
Huh? No, I'm.
Oh.
Usually, what they do in those situations is like, how much money would the human have made before he died? I've seen them do numbers like that. Like, if you're in jail, they give you 50,000 for each year you're in
Right.
jail.
Well,
and
he
you're
was old,
innocent.
right?
I don't know his. I think he's like 50s. I honestly don't know his age.
I was thinking like fucking 80 some shit.
No, he's in his 50s.
There's no fucking way he did not know that cigarettes were bad for you. Bro.
He died in the 90s. Like I said, they were starting to get to the point of like, hey, cigarettes are bad. Like really like advertising it. And then they stopped advertising cigarettes also.
So he died in the 90s. This just now came up now.
No, the case
It's
was
just
able
been-
to happen in 2008.
Okay.
I think he died in the 90s. I may be wrong on that too.
Well,
I
because
might
if
be.
he died in the 90s, I guess that might be a little bit more of a case that I'd be...
What sucks, like,
What
I
I
see
would
this
say.
and I'm like, okay, I see, like, obviously she's arguing, like, I want to shit on big tobacco. They took my husband, and she may have even admitted, like, we're dumb, like, we didn't know, we made poor choices, and we didn't do stuff we should have, and he died because of it. And you hear that and you're like, okay, so if you're sticking it to big tobacco, that kind of makes sense. Because my grandfather did die from smoking, but he smoked when you didn't know it was bad.
You said when you didn't know?
Right, when you
Right.
didn't know. And then...
So would y'all not be able to...
That's the thing, I don't know.
Well, dude,
But I don't
you-
think so, because I think...
might wanna try it
yeah, I
out.
know, I should check
Hey,
it
I
out.
heard about this one
Check it
case
out.
where it was above billing, so
Right,
can I,
but there's...
can I try that
I
real
think it was
quick?
because it was they were supposed to be doing certain things with commercials and stuff that they weren't
Around that particular
around
time?
the time they were supposed to start and keep going.
Gotcha.
I think that's more of what it is. So I don't even think that fits my grandfather's situation.
Gotcha.
But it sucks that he didn't know and he ended up slowly, basically drowning to death
Gotcha.
as an old dude. Which is weird.
Yeah.
Slowly drowning.
That's no bueno at all, bro.
No.
No, I think we've actually talked about this. I think that's one of the scariest ways to die, bro. Drowning? I think
You
it's
always gonna
fucking
drown
terrifying.
slowly?
Well, at least that's quick.
Drowning?
His was like a couple years.
Oh, yeah, both
Oh, that's
suck.
what you meant.
Both suck, I believe.
Oh no, yeah, they do. They both.
Yeah,
suck.
but
I've tried both.
I've tried both. I think the best way to die,
Set on fire.
if you want to commit suicide or like you know what I mean,
That's
like,
not with it.
Huh? I just say I think the best way to die would probably be the whole carbon monoxide thing in the car.
Yeah,
Everything
you
I've
just
heard
go to
is like
sleep.
peaceful. You
You
go to
just go to
sleep,
sleep.
you're just done.
You can do it with pills too.
Yeah, I don't know though. I feel like pills. I feel like there'd be some other shit going on.
There's a risk. Well, if you
That
just
you
take
still-
a shit ton of painkillers, you just
It just,
yeah.
oh, okay.
There's a lot of good, nice ways to go. One guy killed himself. I read this recently. It was kind of nuts. He tied a rope to a tree. Tied a rope to.
By the way, we do not advocate suicide, nor do we think it's cool to do that. Just to let y'all know. But continue with the story.
but I do kind of consider you should have the right to if you really want to.
Oh, you of
But
course have the
you
right.
should-
It's your life. You can choose.
and
to
you
end
should
it
be
if
able to
want.
ask for help, which in Canada should be happening soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're like terminally ill, you'd be like, hey, let's give me speed.
Oh, you
So-
mean like if you're like
yes?
hooked
If
up
you're
to machines
extreme
and you're
pain,
like, dude, fuck this, just unhook
Right.
me. That's difficult for the person that has to unhook you, though.
yeah.
I'd be like, here's the wire, you unhook it yourself. No, but my religion says I can't. Well, then fuck you, bro. I'm not doing
then
that.
you're meant to die naturally.
I'm not doing that. You're
But
not putting that on me.
he tied a rope to his neck, tied it to a tree, got into his convertible, drove fast enough, he decapitated himself.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, quick way to go. Problem with that is you're alive another good 20 seconds with your head feeling
Yeah.
everything.
Well, now, do you feel everything, or
It
are
may
you-
be too much shock.
Yeah, or are you in shock to the point? Now, what's interesting is there was a study done long fucking time ago.
Yeah, it was by a king, King Charles.
Was it?
He blinked a number of times.
Yeah, like
supposedly.
11 times, 11 or 12 times. I
So,
was gonna
and
say.
they're like,
That's
really?
pretty cool. It's like
Charles.
way to go through with the fucking experiment though, right? What a G. Like, hey, dude, sorry, we gotta kill you.
Oliver Cromwell was taking over the country and he was going to die anyway. So they just did that.
Still, what a great dude.
He
You know what
was
I mean?
gonna be-
Hey, we're
he was
gonna kill
gonna
you.
be decapitated.
Sucks. You're gonna lose your life.
I wonder if that's
but
true.
Can we just do?
I do know he was killed, decapitated, and all that, but I don't know. I mean, did someone really come up to him like, hey, since this is happening,
Maybe.
can we learn?
And he was like, all right, fuck it.
You'll always be remembered for this instead of being a dickhead.
That's crazy though, bro. That your head is still just.
He's sitting there like, I got you guys.
It's in my eyes. Hold on, it's in my eyes.
I'm so good. Yeah, I would have done that. I would have been like, fuck yeah. I'd have been fluttering like a motherfucker.
Oh,
I'd be winking.
might as well.
Apparently, only one side of your face works after you get
The only thing you can do
I
is
know, and I was they're smiling.
see when I hear
Those
that.
are smiling.
with one side.
When I hear that, all I can think is Futurama, the Futurama heads.
I don't. Oh, in the little glass
In the jar,
thing,
yeah.
That's awesome. Wow.
That is it.
Suicide, man. We took a turn. We took a dangerous turn into this topic.
For the worst.
What are we doing here?
Having fun.
Yeah, I'm not mad at fun. Fucking, anything interesting been happening in your life?
I know.
No, I know.
I
You have
don't
to
do-
make a bunch of sounds first, then say no.
I'm going to Six Flags Monday.
That's cool.
Get out of the house. So you
I can't do Six Flags, bro.
I don't.
I'm so afraid of heights.
I don't
It
like
is
heights either.
insane. It is insane how afraid of heights I am. So all right, so you're afraid of heights. So and you're
not-
going to Six Flags. So
I'm not a
what's,
huge.
what's the plan there?
I'm taking my sisters and
And what are you gonna do? Are you gonna
I'm
ride
gonna ride
shit?
them. Yeah.
Fuck that, bro. I went through that
I got
stage
it.
of my
Put your
life.
hand away.
No, I want to look
Let's do it
something
together.
up, bro.
The Superman always breaks.
Talk
there.
about how you feel about the whole fucking
Hmm?
heights and shit.
I don't like heights.
He's very descriptive.
Good.
Make some sounds.
Good thing.
Heights.
I don't like them. What about you? You don't like heights either.
No,
do
I
you?
hate them.
So how do you feel when you go to?
I don't. Oh, I mean,
Never
the
been?
last time I went was to hang out with a chick I wanted to date at the time, and I wrote everything, and I got really bad diarrhea.
It's great.
Because of nerves and shit. I guess.
I guess, or just shaking me up enough, like a blender.
My bowels are moving.
Because the last, 3 times I've gone, that happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I went one time. I'm looking for this video, by the way, that I want to play. Oh, it's pretty fucking crazy. I went one time, and it wasn't like Six Flags or whatever, but I rode this fucking, oh man, I rode this fucking
You told us
big
this.
ass roller coaster, and then when
Oh,
I,
you told us this.
huh?
Just keep going.
And then when I came down off of it, I was like, my whole face, mind you, I'm not like the most tan dude in the world, but my whole face was just absolutely pale. And I wasn't talking to anyone at all. I was just and no jokes. People were making jokes, laughing and stuff, and I was just not paying attention. I was just fucking. Because it's bro,
Were you acting like you just survived?
yeah. Bro, because I did. I could have died. You know what I mean? I put myself in a position where I definitely totally could have fucking died, bro.
You definitely could have.
And I did not because I'm fucking awesome. But bro, yeah, that shit was no kind of bueno at all, man. No kind of bueno. Let me look it up here.
What are you looking for? Or
It's
is
a-
this something you can't talk about?
Because
Because it'll ruin the suspense.
yeah, pretty much that.
Ew.
Wow, that's funny. I guess we'll roll with,
We're just watching intently.
but it's let's see.
Is this something I'm going to need to listen to?
I think so. I think there's sound.
What?
I like the fat kid one where he gets stuck in the harness kind of and he sinks down into it.
Is this it?
Throwing up ones are good too.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
this is it right here, bro.
Oh, what is this?
This is it right here.
I hope it's you.
This is a video of you crying.
Please. I hope so.
What?
Wow, that's fucking weird. So
That's beyond-
I'm pretty sure this is it. It might not be, but regardless, I think you'll get the same effect.
Irregardlessly.
Irregardlessly.
Whoa. Whoa,
Alright,
whoa, we're
so-
delayed. I'm watching ourselves being delayed.
So I don't know if y'all
Hand up,
are
hand up.
afraid of heights at home or whatever, but I am fucking deathly afraid of heights. I do not fuck with it one bit.
There it is. Hand up, hand up. That was 10 seconds. I mean, 20 seconds.
Yeah, dude, we're delayed. That's a thing. All right. So anyway, let's go ahead and show y'all this video.
You kind of have to click on that first.
Whoops.
Stupid ass.
Is this an episode of South Park?
Yes. Does look like it, right?
I watched that the other day, by the way.
How'd you feel about it?
I watched. It was they were talking about the DMV being like a place to go confess. Like,
Yeah.
I was
That's
really
a religion.
confused why they were talking about the DMV.
It's fucking awesome.
Beyond confused. But it's super funny. Oh, and the one where the red cow one. No one heard that.
I don't hear anything.
Is there sound for this?
Oh.
Is the song.
Huh?
Duh.
Stairway.
That was horrible.
Yeah, I feel like there should be sound. Is there sound reacting?
Oh, it's muted.
What is?
YouTube. You not see the
Oh,
X?
you got it muted.
You not see the X?
All right, we're back, folks.
In the world of broadcasting. This video shows what it's like to climb to the top of a 1,768-foot tower
Nope.
just to begin your workday.
Yeah, but
It all starts with an elevator ride to about 1,600 feet.
Don't narrate,
After
bro.
that, it's all about climbing.
All right, thanks. We'll be the funny ones. You sit there and don't talk.
It's a tutorial.
You said what?
It's a tutorial. He's supposed to
Of
talk.
course, you
This
have to
is not
bring
a
all your
tutorial.
tools
That's what
with
it's
you.
called it.
Is it really?
That's the
Yes.
red bag hanging below.
Fuck this.
It weighs about 30 pounds, and you pull it up behind you all the way to the top.
The guy that's climbing is a tool bag. This is ridiculous.
It's a
bro.
lot like a spacewalk, where you have to remember to bring everything you're going to need, because it's a long way down.
And what if he just fell right now?
He's clicked in, so he would slap against the side,
Once you reach the top of the tower itself,
hoping
it's
that it
time to
stayed
go
clicked
outside.
It's time to go
Yeah,
outside.
this is ridiculous. What is going on?
Bro, this is fucking
I don't-
absurd.
What is this?
in. So it's not very high up.
This is the
You
pole
are-
that
It was
the
higher
antenna
than
is mounted
Sears
on top
Tower.
of.
That's
It's just there
terrifying.
for extra height.
What is this? It's funny.
It's just there for extra height.
This is called free climbing, meaning that no safety line.
Yeah,
is
there's no
used.
safety.
Yeah,
line.
here there isn't.
It's
but
easier,
they're at the
faster,
bottom.
and most tower workers
I saw him clicked in. That's how
climb
I
this
knew
way.
it.
He's doing this without anything. What?
It's easier, faster. This
It's
is
good to
retarded.
take
Oh,
a
there we
break
go.
and look around while you rest.
Yeah, it's great to look around.
Free climbing is more dangerous, of course, but OSHA rules do allow for it.
OSHA allows for it.
Attaching,
Thanks, OSHA.
climbing,
Yo,
attaching, and removing
fuck
safety
all
lines every few
this.
feet slows progress and is tiring. Here you can see an electrical junction box.
Yeah, let's
for
put
the
it up that
tower
high.
lights.
Why not put that at the bottom?
Click into something.
You said what?
He has
Inside
the safety
cage,
thing.
you can now see the transmission line that feeds the
It's been too
transmitter
long.
power
He's
to
still
the
going
antenna.
up.
And there's still no like easy climbing thing at this point.
Right.
It's just a bunch of things you learned when you were a little kid to shove shit into.
Right. Bro, this is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, this one.
This section
Can you
is
imagine
the
being
antenna
right there right
tuner.
now, climbing this?
It's shaped like
No.
this to allow for the
I passed
expansion
out.
and contraction
Say
of
what?
the transmission line
Oh,
on
yeah,
its
no, I
1,700-foot
easily would
run
pass
to the
For
top.
me to fix it, it would have to be retractable. It comes down to
All the way to you, yeah.
The top
There
of
we
the
go. Thank God.
Yeah, but even with that, I'd still
I
be like,
feel
fuck
I
this.
feel better.
I don't, because I'd be like, fuck, I gotta go down. I still have to go down.
These
You know what I
spiky
mean? Like,
flowers
fuck
on
that.
their long stems are used to attract electrical charges in the air.
He sounds.
Yeah, is this a
This helps
stormy
to
day?
dissipate the charges
Right.
before they build
What
up
sucks
to create
is
a lightning
wind
strike.
that high up is a lot quicker
Right.
and can fuck with you real.
Oh, what if he falls?
Well, he's getting that spike shit up his ass.
Oh, no.
That's what he wants.
That's what,
What if a plane hits him?
Now we've reached the base of the antenna.
bro,
From
this
here,
is
it's
nuts.
just another 60
Well,
feet
what
to
would
the
suck
top.
is you get
From
up there.
here, it's just another 60 feet to the top.
Here, you get up here, right?
I thought this was the top.
You get here, and then you
You-
find a new
You hug
wasp
it,
nest.
You hug it. You find a new wasp nest.
What about
Do
that
wasp-
shit?
Do wasps even chill this high up? Is that a thing?
His
I would dare to
climbing
say no.
partner is
Yeah,
now
I'd
holding
probably
his
say
tool
no
bag
too.
to keep it from swinging and knocking him off
Oh, sweet, I got a
balance.
funny
To
story.
keep it from swinging and knocking him off balance.
Are we talking about dicks?
Oh my god, bro, this is fucking ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, click in.
Oh my god, why is it this tall, bruh?
Because it has to get signals out.
No, it doesn't.
You need signal.
Let's not do it this way.
Your cell phone works. or TV or something. I don't know what it was for.
I don't care anymore.
I want him to live.
Yeah, and sound just went away too. It went away for a quick second because he was like, dude, I'm fucking scared.
Yeah. They had to cut it.
Dude, I hope we don't fucking die.
That's what he said.
Shit. Bro, and wouldn't you be tired after climbing that much? I mean, this is a vertical climb. Completely vertical
It's
climb.
American
See the
Ninja
sun
Warrior.
setting on this other world.
American Ninja Warrior, yeah, I would
Except
not.
where you
Time for
die
another
when you
break.
fall.
Time for
Look at that
Seeing
hook,
storm
it's so
clouds.
huge, it'll just slip off
He
it.
checks on
No,
the
right,
lightning
yeah.
conditions. If a storm's blowing through,
Oh,
there's
God.
no quick way down.
Oh, God, bro.
Don't.
Oh no, there are quick ways down.
A real quick way down.
There's many
Not safe,
quick
but-
options.
You do have a quick way down.
There's no quick way down.
Yes,
I think
there
we
is.
knew that.
This is insane.
No, there's an elevator on the other side.
Yeah.
Just-
He's just showing us the manual way of going up.
There's an escalator. It's like.
In case of emergency.
The top is in sight,
Oh,
and time for another
Why is he
break
even
before
hooking that? It looks
transitioning
like-
to the top.
This big and the pole.
Wait, he has to
this.
transition to the top.
He's got to straddle it.
At this height, you can see 55 miles to the horizon.
Oh my
So it's like you
God.
can see the sunrise on the other side of the world. You can like see. She's like,
This is
no, he's about to get hit by the sun.
right.
he is the sun.
Like, who's with him? Like, what do? You stare at his butt for 5 days going up this thing?
Oh, yeah. No, we watched him fall. He fell.
And then you get up there and you're like, I gotta pee. You know you would pee off that thing.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know if I would. I'd pee in my pants. I'd just pee in my pants.
I want to pee on that.
I would just pee because I'm not.
This is the
I wouldn't be
tricky
like.
part.
I wouldn't want my dick to
Getting on
fall
top.
down. know
If
what I
you
mean?
pee when it's really cold
Do you hear that?
and the drops
What'd he say?
freeze,
This is the tricky part.
This is the tricky.
That object with the black top is the lighting beacon.
Bro, fuck this, bro.
are you gonna straddle it? Like, why are you up here? What are you fixing?
So I gotta go to the very top.
Yeah, why isn't that just?
He's got to stay on that thing he's holding still.
Oh my god, bro. Is he even attached to anything right now?
No, yeah, his shit's right there.
No.
Now here you go.
There's
None of this is cool at all.
Oh, they wear like little masks too. I guess that makes sense because oh no, they don't. They're just
Blur
blurring
out.
his face.
blurred out.
And that's how you climb to the top of a
Oh, now
transmission
that we know,
tower.
we should do it.
That's how you do it.
Speaking of, did you hear about the Brooklyn Bridge?
Huh? What?
Uh,
Yeah, don't ever show that.
last never. 2 days ago, someone climbed on top of the Brooklyn Bridge, which is considered like a high terrorist target,
Yeah.
and took down the American flags and put up white flags, bleached American flags,
Wow.
to make it look like we're surrendering. But it was like a huge.
Wow.
I mean, this bridge is how many miles long? Like 7 miles or something stupid, or a
yeah.
couple. Something stupid for a bridge. But the Brooklyn Bridge is iconic, and it always has these huge American flags, and they took them down and put up white flags.
That's nuts. That, yeah. I just.
So it just showed security didn't matter.
Right.
But they had to climb these cables kind of like that to get up there.
Yeah, that's stupid. Actually, that wasn't even the video I was going to show. The video I was going to show is, I mean, it's pretty much equally as terrifying. It's you know, it's one of those like first person like camera. You know, I'm climbing up some shit. But like, yeah, they were climbing up like it's like this oil rig kind of thing, right? And yeah, it just this obviously this is fucking straight vertical. Well, this wasn't straight vertical, but like they weren't hooking in
yeah.
at all.
Well, I mean, the periods of time where he wasn't, that was stupid as shit.
Right, yeah, it's absolutely dumb. And when they finally got to the top, it's like you see the clouds below them. And it's like, bro, like that's a fucking problem. Like, I would never in my life.
Click me into a helicopter. Take me up there. I fiddle-faddle with whatever bullshit. And then take me down.
I guess, but I don't even want to fiddle faddle while being clicked in. I don't want to fiddle faddle at all at that height.
I need a fiddle-faddle.
I will fiddle
for
faddle as
survival.
much as possible while I'm on the ground. But
As you're falling.
my fiddle faddling stops as soon as I'm higher than fucking a house, I guess.
Sexaroonie.
Sexaroonie.
Sure.
Yeah, that shit's fucking terrifying. Anyway, hit us up at Odd Planet Now on Twitter or what have you. Let us know how you
Especially
feel
if you're
about
odd.
heights. Especially.
Is there anyone that's like, oh, heights? Love them.
Can you like them, or is it just like I don't mind thing?
I think there's an I like them.
Yeah.
I think there is.
Or do you just like the view? I guess you could like the thrill of heights.
You might like the thrill. You might even like being that guy that is the only guy that's like that too. You know what I mean? Like everyone else is like, dude, fuck heights. And you're like, oh no, I totally do it. Love them, because I'm a man.
Well, here's your Mountain Dew.
Go
have fun.
Yeah, if that's what makes you a man, dude, I'll be a bitch my whole life. I'll just be that. I'm not. Fuck heights, bro. Fuck them. Just fuck them.
What if you had to do it to
Another Mile High
cause
Club.
puberty to happen?
Then I would completely sound like Peter.
You would be the
from
man
Brady
baby?
Bunch for my whole.
Man, baby.
I'd be the man baby. That's how.
Well, I'd get tattoos, and they know I'm old.
Yeah, I'd get tattoos of fucking being a man. Yeah, fuck heights, bro.
That's for puberty to work. You have to go to a really high place. Nope.
I wouldn't do it. I mean, I'd get on an airplane maybe and be like, all right, cool, good.
Yeah.
Done.
They'd be like, you cheated.
Mile High.
Fuck yeah, I cheated.
I'd be like, yeah, but look at my balls. They're down here now, bitch.
Yeah, man, got big balls.
Down here now. What you gonna do, huh?
Yeah,
Pushed
bro.
them out of my abdomen.
Fuck heights. What other phobias do y'all have? Do you have any other phobias, George?
Slender Man, yeah.
Slenderman, heights,
Spiders used
Tall
to be a big thing.
females.
I would say
Tall
snakes.
females, STDs.
STDs. What else?
Toasters? No, I'm kidding.
I was
That's
like,
the first thing
what?
came to mind. For some weird reason.
It's like a gunshot when they go off.
Oh god. Oh.
It reminds me of the war.
Just the war.
What? The war?
I feel like your age, we have to go with conflicts. There wasn't like a
There was no
Desert
wars.
Storm, but still, they call it a war. And for anyone that served, it's a war, but as far as the grand scheme of things.
Technically, they didn't declare it as a war, though.
Desert Storm, the first one?
I don't think so.
I think the first one they did.
You think?
I think right now we've all danced around.
Yeah.
Not calling it. I know Vietnam, we never went to war.
Let's see.
Vietnam is a fucking gorgeous place, though.
Yeah?
I've seen all the kinds of, like, they try to portray it as this nasty place, but it's not.
Who does?
I guess just because, I don't know, who? I don't know who's in charge of it.
Like, who told you it's a nasty place? Like, where did you see that?
Obama.
Obama told me stay away from
The
Vietnam.
computer has your hat. What are you doing over there, huh?
Me? Well, I'm looking here. It says Desert Storm was a war waged by coalition forces, blah, blah, blah. This is on Wikipedia, so...
There were several...
Based on terminology, it looks like it could have been a war based on
Yeah.
what this says, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, regardless, it happened, and we're done.
True story.
True.
As far as we know.
Yeah. What is other shit that you're afraid of?
I'm not afraid of anything.
I used to be really scared of spiders, but I'm not as much anymore. Snakes.
I don't mind either of those.
Snakes I shoot.
I'm really
I shoot
calm when it
snakes.
comes to bugs and stuff.
But spiders, not anymore.
Like
What if one
this
was on your
guy.
face when you woke up, like that scorpion?
Ding.
I'm more, like, I've dealt with so many of them,
Yeah.
like, I'm more relaxed about them. If I see one, I'm like, oh, it's a spider. Because I haven't had that in a long time.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
What, sex?
Yeah. I haven't had that in a long time with a spider. I heard it's
In a
8
yellow
times better.
jacket?
I love when they wrap their legs around me.
Did you
Right.
do that in a yellow jacket?
Oh, yeah.
It is.
Spider in a yellow jacket. That was at work, and there's
The sound.
There's this lady that I work with, and she was like, talking to the store manager. She was like, "Hey, there's a spider in a yellow jacket back here," and I was like, "I've never seen a spider in a yellow jacket."
And she was like, funny.
She goes, "Funny." And I was like, that's pretty funny, right? I was dying laughing at myself.
That
I was like,
hilarious.
I was like, that shit's fucking
You
really
probably have to know her,
fucking
though.
funny.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny the
Because
reaction.
she was saying there's a spider and a yellow jacket, but it just sounded like there's a spider and a yellow jacket back here. And I'm like,
No.
what? We need to take that
He's
jacket
from
off.
Georgia
of
Tech.
him. Spider and a
Get him out of here.
Bulldog.
Oh, that shit was
Yeah,
so
I
funny.
don't do snakes. Snakes make me gag.
You don't do snakes. But
They
you do
make you.
spiders.
Snakes
Whoa, I know.
make you
I don't do
gag.
snakes. They make me gag.
They do.
When you deep throat snakes, of course they do.
They don't get that close.
I don't do snakes. They make me.
They make me gag.
Right.
Spiders. When he does spiders, they don't make him gag.
Yeah, I'm more
spiders
cum
are-
around spiders.
More
Yeah,
cum
they're
around
small.
spiders.
There's more cum around spiders.
That's what I heard.
That's what you wanted to hear.
It is. So as to solidify this is a funny joke, yes. Yes. And it happened. I'm pretty happy
But,
about that. So
Once
anyway,
I've
so you
killed the
gag-
snake, when I'm trying to move it, the dead body is when I gag. And Joe,
fluids coming out of it and stuff
no,
when you kill it? No?
nope. I just take it, and I just.
You choke?
What do? You take it in your hands. You
No, I can't. I couldn't use my. My God,
Use
use
your
a
feet?
golf club.
Oh my god.
use your feet.
Yeah, I use my feet. Come here, snake. Foot job
Little
time.
foot job with a snake.
They use the gag with the foot job.
Yeah, snakes are pretty fucking terrifying, bro. Snakes are, but I mean, like, legitimately think about it, right? So
I'm getting better with snakes though.
But
too.
think about it. Snake is a phobia, right? You're like, oh, fuck snakes.
Yeah.
But if there was a fucking lion, you have a phobia of lions too, you're right? And like if one was just like sitting like
I
right
love
there
lions.
in front of you, yeah, you would just go
I
fucking.
go cuddle with it.
I don't have a like. Here's the thing: when you say phobia, though, like if you show someone an image, they're like they have a constant fear kind of thing going on.
Well, I don't.
Whereas that's just more instincts, like, hey, he's a little bit above the food chain, higher than me right at this moment, because I'm not in a truck that I can hit him with.
Right.
That puts me higher than him.
Right.
And my Ford can eat him,
My
or Chevy, whatever. The
This
quiet
show is
Chevy.
sponsored by Ford.
The quiet Chevy eats the lion.
well, I can sneak up on him better.
There. Oh, my shouldn't took that muffler off.
Yeah. oh, the lion knows.
There's your gun.
Oh,
Lion
there's
now
that
can
family
attack.
guy.
Yeah, when he
With
was,
the cheetah got eaten by a fire truck.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
So
Fucking,
random.
yeah, nature's predator. Yeah, well, the thing is, like, I guess it depends, like, on what picture I see. If I see a picture of, like, a crazy-looking snake, I'm like, oh, I would hate that.
Well,
You know what I mean?
like watching this video, the heights thing didn't mess with me too bad. But did you feel like it messed with you?
It fucked with me.
And George was like, "Don't play it again."
A couple parts, I was
It
like,
did a little bit, yeah. See, I would say that's
I
more.
I try to put myself in that position.
Right.
So I'm like, if I was there, I wouldn't fucking move. You know what I mean? If a snake's in front of me, I can get away from a snake, I feel. If it's a fucking anaconda, though, let's talk about fucking
You can get away from
anacondas.
those.
Bro, those motherfuckers move fast, bro.
Not as fast as the Black Racer, which is local to here. They can get up to 37 miles per hour.
37 miles per
What?
hour.
There was one in the backyard here, and I was like, okay, that's a snake I have to kill. And I was like, man, this is longer than anything I've dealt with. And I'm like, okay, here, I'll get my gun, go shoot it. I open the door, it's like, and I was like, that is the most terrifying thing I've ever seen.
He opens the door, shuts
I
it.
went and looked up like Fast Black Snake, and its name is Black Racer. And I was like, oh god, like did he fight Speed Racer? What
he
is
always
this
wins
about?
the race, yeah.
And they can climb trees. So I was like, so what do you do?
Speed racer.
They climb trees? Yeah. So I was like, so you're like, okay, it's fast. Let me outthink it. I'll go up a tree. You can climb them.
It climbs trees and it's fast as fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's no good, bro.
But they don't mess with humans. But it ended up kind of circling the house a few times, and then it got on the porch up here, and I went with a bat just to scare it, and it hissed at me, and I was like, I'm done.
That's terrifying, bro.
Yeah. It was in a spot where I couldn't shoot it, but my mom was like, it's going to eat the Yorkies. I was like, it's not going to eat the Yorkies.
That's funny. Yeah, fuck. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be in front of a snake. Like, I just don't want to be around it. I don't think it's fun. I don't want to be around spiders like that. I think that fucking sucks. Scorpions also, I think, also suck. They're not good, bro. It's no kind of bueno. And I think there's a bunch of things like that. However, if you had the ability to communicate with these animals, we probably wouldn't be as afraid. Like, if there was a spider just chilling, like, right here on the table, and we were like, hey, bro, like, what was good? Like, we cool?
Well, do you feel they put out emotions, or is it just instincts? Because right now you're raising their intelligence to
picture?
communicate that way.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I am. And then he'd be like, "Oh no, like you're
Yeah, the comic
you're not
strip.
threatening me, so I'm not going to threaten
The
you."
spider with the sniper.
Yeah. Oh no, I haven't seen that one.
They're-
But
they're-
like,
Yeah, he's like, they're like talking. He's like, hey, don't hurt me. He's like, yeah, I'm not going to do whatever. And he leaves, and like some guy's like gonna kill this dude's wife. He's like, no. And then like the spider has like a sniper outside the window and shoots the guy. Or
He
whatever.
saves him.
And he's like, yes. It was so weird. I don't know.
no, I haven't seen.
I've
that
seen one where the spider's like, "Oh no, it's cool. Like I'll stay out of your bathroom. Like,
Yeah, like
I'll chill over here.
Yeah. He was like,
I'll
"Hey."
eat things that annoy you."
Right. Yeah. Well, see, and that's
So-
the thing. If you could talk to spiders like that, I don't think they would be.
But they
as
do that.
terrifying. They do what?
They usually avoid you.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
I mean,
well, how's that?
yeah.
But there's that story that goes along with that person who like trusts the snake, and the snake like bit him, and they're like, "Oh, why'd you trust?" Do you know what I'm talking
Oh, the
about?
Bible?
Is that what?
No,
it is?
I'm just kidding.
Is that where you read that? In,
No, I'm
in
being
a widely
serious.
known publication like the Bible. Is that where you?
It was a little
Who
PSA.
wrote it?
Is that where you?
I'm like, there's like some like one of those stories, and it was like,
I know in Ireland they killed them all.
Here's the thing
what
about
was it? She
spiders.
was, like,
Here's the
carrying
thing,
it
bro.
and-
They make big ass webs, and if you're walking at night, you can walk through them bitches. And when you do, that's when it's like, oh no,
There's a chance.
it's on me and it's gonna fucking bite me. That's the worst.
I ain't scared.
If I'm just sitting in a room and
Bet
I
you
see a
won't,
spider,
spider.
if I'm sitting in a room and actually like if it's
I think the really bad ones don't make webs like that though.
I don't think they do. You're right. They make hammocks.
Because there's been a black widow here.
I hate it. I hear you, the hammocks. That's cute for a spider to be in.
That's what George makes.
Spiders on Drugs video.
What?
Have you not seen that?
The-
We're about to watch it. Pull it up.
You had to have seen. I've shown you, right?
Pull it up.
You've seen it. It's huge.
All right. Well,
now we're
pause,
back to
bruh.
dicks.
Yeah, you've seen it. It's huge.
The spiders on drugs
Dude,
thing.
just pull it up and we'll check it out.
No, y'all are lying to me right now. There's no way you haven't seen this.
Oh, we're gonna fucking see it.
Talking about Joe cartoon, or did I just go really old school?
Joe cartoon. Wow. Joseph cartoon.
No, it's J-O-E. It is Joe.
Every single show we go back to something like that.
That's what you're supposed to
Like the
do.
Tesla thing.
Oh God, you were so
You
excited.
bro, you went back to it on a different show. He's like, guys, Tesla. We were
There's
like, yeah, we talked
new
about
exciting information.
that. we
Here,
just-
watch this. And I was like, that's what we talked about. You should be at the show
yeah,
next
you
time.
You should realize.
Have you haven't seen it? You have to seen it. You're lying to me right now. Put your headphones on. This is why I said hammock. It is hilarious.
Oh,
I didn't say hammock because it was like something I came up with. Jesus.
Oh, okay, so you're not actually funny then.
No, I'm not.
All right, now we know.
man, look how big that buffer is. Got a lot of buffering.
Hey, you're dumb. I should probably make sure that people
Oh,
can
it
see.
buffered all the above.
Shut up.
So buff. So buff.
I should probably click on the
It's so buff.
Why is it so bad?
The wood spider is the most accomplished of all web-building species. Recently, scientists gave these tiny creatures a variety of psychoactive drugs to observe their effects on web building. When given a minute dose of LSD, the spider's web took on an unfamiliar, minimalist structure. When given caffeine, the web's structure was not affected, but the spider's behavior was.
Gotta
Given
get done.
THC, the active ingredient in marijuana, the spider didn't build a web. It built a hammock, where it lay all day and watched the caffeine spider go.
Okay.
That's fine.
When given alcohol, the spider built a web, found a mate, and raised over 100 young. But the mate got a restraining order, and now the spider can't go within 100 centimeters of the web. The crack cocaine spider figured building webs was for suckers, waited till the caffeine spider was exhausted, then came up behind it and popped a cap in its ass.
Wow.
Nice web, Mr. Crack Spider. When winter came, the marijuana spider had no place to live. It ended up in the crack web as the crack spider's bitch. For more information on the crack spider's bitch, contact the Canadian Wildlife Service in Ottawa.
Wow, that's hilarious.
That's amazing. I was like, the voiceover is like way better than the footage. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right.
You did it. You did it. We did it.
That's funny.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. That's hilarious.
I thought that was like a huge thing that everyone's seen.
So you aren't funny. You just repeat other people's
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
The crack cocaine spider.
Made the marijuana spider its bitch.
Had to.
That's awesome.
Survival.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Well, that's cool. Yeah, but anyway, any other phobias? Are there any other like legitimate phobias that are just like crazy? Like, what about like?
Oh, there's a ton of crazy phobias.
What about ghosts? Can that be a phobia? I mean, would that not be scary as fuck to almost like anybody if you saw a fucking ghost? You know what I mean? Like, would it
Well,
not?
it wouldn't. I mean, some people want
just
to
like,
see-
oh, okay, awesome. Hey,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or they try to explain it in a certain way
Fuck that shit, bro.
with science.
It's a fucking ghost.
Science.
You see a ghost, that shit is a ghost. I've never seen a ghost though. I halfway want to just to be like, I've seen this and this is crazy, but I halfway don't want to because I
Heck
feel like
no, I
that
don't
would be
want to.
fucking terrifying. You know what I mean? Wouldn't it be? But I feel like I would know more though. Like if I actually witnessed one, I feel like I'd be like, dude, there's totally something else that's unexplainable as fuck, you know? Especially if I knew who it was. Like if it was a ghost of someone I knew and I saw it, you know what I mean? Then I'd
Yeah.
be like, oh shit, there's some kind of either an afterlife or like a, you know, I don't know, like a parallel life
They're stuck in
that
limbo.
just came into, you know what I mean?
Or you go to another
Yo, Wendy
dimension.
thought
Yeah.
that was real until she saw the spider driving in the car.
Oh yeah,
Can't handle it.
that's hilarious.
Wow, I was about to say, even the hammock?
Right? Yeah, even the hammock.
She thought marijuana spider?
Yo, shout out
That's a
Wendy,
hammock.
but that's hilarious.
I don't know. Even after I saw the car, I still thought it was a little
When
bit
the
real.
spider shot the other spider. I was like,
After he injected 2 marijuanas.
Injected 2 marijuana.
Have you seen that? That
No.
meme?
the Nauticop? The Twitter page?
I don't.
Oh, that
I've
one's
seen it a
super
lot.
funny.
Where the kid is a class president, and topping his whatever football and injected 1 marijuana, and then it showed a picture of like what's the closest thing? What's his name from Lord of the Rings?
Sonny.
Gollum. Yes, there you go.
Gollum.
Yeah, they show that's what happens after 1 injection of marijuana.
Wow, injected 1 marijuana.
Yeah.
That's fucking ridiculous. Bro, speaking of taking substance in a weird way,
I pushed on my butt last night.
there's that. I saw this one video, and I don't know if this is like doable or whatever, but I'm pretty sure it's ridiculously bad for you. They took alcohol, they put it in like this container, and like pumped this thing up or
And they
whatever the
sold
fuck.
it.
And
Put
then
it up your butt.
no. And then
They do that.
Right, no, and I know that's a doable thing, and that's ridiculously dangerous. But with this, what they did was they pumped it up or whatever, and like it was like heated up or some shit like that, and then they like flicked it or something happened. And all of a sudden, in the container, you see poof, like you just see like this smoke substance. Then you kind of lift the lid and you just go, and you're smoking alcohol. And they were
Yeah,
sa-
I've heard.
and he was saying that like
Yeah, I used to do that, yeah.
they were
Oh,
saying,
shit, that, I don't know. Now you're finding out a way to screw up your lungs.
Yeah, I feel like there's
Too.
something interesting there.
You-
What he was saying was that there's no calories involved, and that it's better for your liver and stuff like that because you're not intaking it in that capacity. But I don't know.
But
I
then
feel
how's
like
the alcohol going through your system to your brain if it's not going to hit your? It has to go through your blood.
It goes through your lungs, which then goes through your blood.
That goes to your. But it still has to go through your liver because it's in your bloodstream.
I guess,
to
I don't know.
remove the alcohol.
I guess I don't know.
That's how you become undrunk.
What?
It going through your liver, and it
Oh, after it
processing
goes
it.
through your liver?
Yeah, it has to process it out. Otherwise, you're permanently drunk.
How
do we do that?
Now, how long do you stay drunk normally then?
I sleep.
Yeah, it goes out, right? By morning?
Yeah,
Sometimes.
I pee it out
Yeah.
while I'm asleep.
While I'm asleep.
A new
was really good
thing
night,
that's
didn't you,
happening. Young kids these days are smoking bed bugs.
I haven't heard this yet.
What?
Has a very strong hallucinogen in them,
Yeah?
but it does give you flu-like symptoms.
Like
But
in
you-
the midst of your hallucinating, or
Oh
like?
no!
You're
Some
high
people
up
don't
to
even
the
have
speed.
it, but it does. There's a toxin they can't separate out. I'm sure they'll figure out the hallucinogen and separate it. But yeah, you can smoke a bed bug
That's
and
not-
I
have
feel like you
a,
can smoke anything.
a crazy.
That's nuts.
Well, not anything,
Well, I mean, you could, but you might die.
right?
But you
That's what I'm
can-
saying.
you
You can
can.
smoke
You
anything.
can smoke anything. Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Not to get the effect.
No, not
you
for
can-
that.
bro,
I'm saying,
bro,
you said you said you could smoke a bed bug. I mean, you can smoke
Yeah,
anything.
you can smoke ham.
You can smoke this. Not the bad part.
It took him a real quick second. He was like, I hate you.
Yeah.
Turkey as well.
Yeah, I got it. There's the Dome Planet. God, fuck you.
Whoa. Is everything okay at home?
How are the bed bugs?
Yeah.
Delicious.
I'm telling you, bro. DMT, that's the one to try, though. That's the one. That's the one hallucinogenic that apparently is like the shit because it's in like everything. Call it the God particle. It's even in like blades of grass and shit. And you produce DMT whenever you go to sleep. Your brain produces DMT, like way more of it. And when you die, it produces a shitload of it. So there's something about that that's really fucking interesting to me. Because when you die, like, why does your brain produce a shitload of DMT? Are you having dreams?
It's like when
what are you doing?
when you pray, you access a different part of your brain.
Right. So I mean, I wonder what happens when you die, bro.
You get a great image before you die. So while you're blinking in a decapitated head and you're blinking, you're like, oh, this is nice.
Either that or the DMT is, there's so much DMT that it shoots you into another brain or some shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, don't do that.
What?
I'm ready for a nice big nap when that happens. Don't. I'm not shooting anywhere.
You might shoot directly into another brain.
Oh, and I'm going to be like, oh, it's crowded and this is dumb.
Like maybe when that happens, that's when like a baby's
Ooh,
being born. Maybe that happens.
Speaking of crowded,
who knows?
There was someone with multiple personalities.
So it's pretty crowded in that
right.
body.
But one of them was blind. So when it was dominant, the person became truly blind. They did brain scans and saw that the optic nerve shut off.
He didn't even just close his eyes.
Right. No, they shut off.
Ridiculous.
But then when the other personality came in, it's not called multiple personalities, but it's something
schizophrenia?
No. There's something about that too. That's funny you brought that up. But no, the other one could see, and when that one came on, they did the scan and the nerves were back on. And I was like, well, fuck, that tells you, like, you really
do have
you
multiple
can cut that.
No, for real. Like,
yeah, well, in that essence,
you do.
Yeah,
you
there's
really
different,
have multiple people in
but
you.
the personality shut it off. And then the other one's like, well, I'm one that can see. Yeah.
That's crazy. Bro, it would be what if you had a job like the dude that we were just watching climbing and shit. He's like, oh shit, I'm blind. Like, bro, that is so dangerous. He can't drive. He can't drive.
Yeah, if randomly takes over.
Like, oh no, I got it. Yeah, he can't do anything. He has to have a seeing eye dog as a cool pet as well, just in case he goes blind. He's like, okay, good. Hey, blind. That, bro.
What sucks in the beginning of that, you don't know you're switching.
Right, no, it just happens.
Right, so
you have no clue when you're about to just be blind.
The blind guy's like, where am I?
Always.
I went to bed.
I feel like most blind guys always ask that.
I hear a basketball. Are we watching basketball?
Oh, wait. Oh, nope.
They hit me.
Nope. I think I'm in a room of people having sex. And
I think I'm drowning.
Clapping up against
I
the butt.
think I'm drowning.
I think I'm drowning.
What did you say?
It's a lot of fluids.
Around a bunch of basketballs.
I know, right? This is turning ridiculous.
When sex,
right.
She gets wet.
Is that what happens?
Squirter.
That's really wet.
Is that what happens?
Drowning and...
He's like, yeah.
If there's someone with multiple personalities, there's crazy shit already going on in this room.
I don't doubt it.
This room?
I don't.
But speaking of schizophrenia, the disorder where you hear voices that you don't control and they're constant. Actually, there's a thing with Anderson Cooper listening to a simulator for it. And it's fucking, you're like, that's annoying. Like, how can you get anything done?
Oh, it's a simulator of schizophrenia. So,
right.
So he's sitting there like, fuck, what?
But
fuck.
they found out in certain societies, unfortunately not one of ours, they're nice. The voices tend to be nice and more relaxed. Whereas...
I was just like, hey, you can do it.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Whereas here...
Just like Luxembourg has a reassuring arm.
Yeah, apparently here...
You can do it, George.
Reassuring... Have you all seen that?
What?
He's like, how do you say so happy? He's like, I have a reassuring arm. And his arm's out. He's like, for you, blah, blah, blah. The David Firth video. It's awesome.
That's the one that jacks him off, too.
That's it.
No, it's Luxembourg. He's in the shape of Luxembourg.
Thanks.
It's like, woo, doo, 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 doo. He's a reassuring arm. You have to watch it. It's dope.
Exciting.
Hit us up, Twitter at OddPlanet now if you happen to have a reassuring arm.
Apparently, Americans and some of those more advanced cultures, it's not. It's like some of the voices are violent.
Advanced cultures.
Yeah,
We're at the top of the list.
we are.
Yeah, what are you saying? Do you hate America?
Yes. Now what?
Fuck yeah.
Now what do we do?
What is this show coming to?
Looks like a nice big walls right here.
Yep.
I'll sit in the middle.
You can't.
On the wall.
You might
I can
fall
sit in
off.
the middle.
I have a split decision
Yeah.
with my cheeks.
I don't hate America, but I don't like some of the things about it.
I like America.
I think you're supposed to feel that way though. Because if you don't like some of the things about it, that just means that you
It's like
want
you.
to
I
better.
don't hate you, but there's a
I
lot
don't
of
hate
things I
it.
just don't like about you.
But I think that we could definitely repair some of the things that are fucked up about it.
There was a conservative Facebook page, news, whatever, that I absolutely just shitted on
Yeah.
today.
Like literally. Too much shit.
I had to.
I'm not talking
So,
about
their article was Obama's FAA is keeping commercial flights from going to Israel. That was the article, and everyone's like, oh, he needs to be impeached. Like, he's showing he hates Israel. That's against God. And I was like, okay, I need to write a comment here just to kind of fix that. You're wrong. This is all wrong. I was like, it's a stretch at best. When there's a rocket near an airport, our FAA immediately is like, we need to shut down for 24 hours. We can't fly there. There's rockets hitting near the airport.
Mm.
So the argument was, we should keep going so Americans have a chance to die. That was their argument, which I didn't even touch on. I didn't have to. I just said the FAA, when there's a rocket, FAA shuts down.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. I was like, you can hate Obama for all kinds of reasons, but this one's pathetic.
Yeah.
And then in this group of comments, there's people like, hang him for treason and all this. And what I wrote, I was like, okay, you can disagree with this policy and all that, but you want to kill an American. You want to kill an American for your beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
What does that sound like?
It's
a terrorist.
Yeah.
You want Americans to die for your beliefs. You became the very thing you hate in one sentence.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of conservatives liked what I had to say on there, which I was like, this is dope. And I was like, they're saying, yeah, like, okay, like some of these people are nuts. And it's good for them to see that instead of just rolling in that ball of bullshit.
Right.
Because even the article wasn't even close to having a good point. And then there was people saying he should hang from this article.
Right. No, you'll see some very unintelligent responses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had, and yet again, and I have no problem, necessarily, especially right now where we are in life, with people owning guns and stuff. But there was this one lady, it was like this, older, probably like 40s, 50s, like Republican lady and stuff like that. And she was like, well, I have a right to bear arms. I was like, you do? Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I was like, I just think that people should, be careful when they have guns, and they should go through courses to learn how to shoot guns so as to not be a problem. And
right.
In some places.
And I said that I think they
classes.
yeah, and I said I think they should have them locked up, if they're in a household or whatever, so children don't get in, blah blah blah. She was like, but it's my house, I can do what I want with it. And I was like, okay, it's your house, whatever. I gather that, but you should still be safe about where you keep your weapons. And then I said, but since we're talking about it, and since you're so gun-toting, I'm defending my house. How many times have you had to shoot someone that entered your house? She was like, well, I never have, but in case. And I was like...
They knew a gun was there.
Right.
Because there's like, you feel it.
Right.
Actually keep it in the front.
The burglars are like, there's a gun here.
I was just like,
next house.
You're talking like, oh yeah, I defend my house, and like,
and it's all hypotheticals.
You've never had to defend your house. It is. It's all hypothetical.
Old
like,
lady?
if someone does come in, she was like 40s, 50s. If someone does come in, you could, but since you've never done it before, you might be really bad at it. You might get fucked up. Like somebody might come in with a gun. You have a gun. You've never really trained with it. Like boom, okay, cool, that's done. Good thing you had that. You know what I mean? It's like, shut the fuck up. People like to make it seem like, oh, since I have a gun, I'm definitely going to be the victor in this situation.
Right.
But you're not. You're just not going to be the
Well,
victor
if you're going
in that
percent,
situation
the
every
gun
single
usually
time.
gets taken away and used against you.
Right.
That's percent. That doesn't mean you can't own it. And like what I was saying earlier, like I wasn't trying to shit on conservatives. I was trying to shit on the people that were on the bandwagon.
That was good.
That were like, we should hang them. I just
Right.
want to clarify that real quick because I don't see them as a part of helpful society at that
No,
point.
not at all. Anytime you say, "Oh, we should kill them," and that'll fix this situation.
And you didn't even say take away guns.
right.
She could have a quick lock,
Yeah.
little quick thumb lock.
No, exactly.
In her, and that's a discussion.
My
she should have been like, okay, well,
Bro.
at that point, a safe. I don't know if I can move quick enough to defend my home. And you would have been like, okay, what do you think we could do?
Well,
that's a conversation.
Right. And here's the thing. My brother, right? And
Yeah.
obviously he has guns at his house. And obviously he has children at his house, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's got this thing, I believe. It's like, there's a handgun in there or whatever, but it's a box that it stays in and it's completely secure. And the only way to open it is by fingerprint. So all he has
Yeah, I
to
know
do
people- I know people do that.
all he has to do is just reach over, boom, it unlocks and he's good to go. So it's just like opening up a drawer to grab a gun, you know what I mean?
Right.
You're just doing that. That is a fix. All I was telling her was, look, you can't just leave a gun sitting on a counter. She was like, it's my house, I can do what I want. I said, you're right, you can, but that's stupid. It doesn't mean that what you want to do isn't stupid.
You know what's funny? She would watch an episode of Cops, see a drug dealer with a gun just sitting out, and be like, typical.
Right, exactly. And
I guarantee it.
While her gun's sitting right
There's
beside
his
her, and
drugs
she's like,
his gun, and the kids are running around
Right.
eating macaroni.
macaroni, because that's what.
And then
kids
her
do.
image is she's drinking beer with her gun out, and her kids running around eating macaroni.
So look
Right,
at that
exactly.
That's so. Yeah,
It's just she's drinking instead of shooting heroin.
it sucks because
It's the same image, different house,
well, one's illegal.
different drug.
Why is that funny?
I hate you.
No, America.
It's so funny.
I voted for alcohol.
I voted for alcohol.
That's what I vote for, alcohol.
Oh, that's amazing.
Alcohol.
Yeah, but that conversation was fucking.
No, it didn't perpetuate anything.
Not at all, bro.
Because it's like a little debate I had with a guy, and it was okay. The story was Glenn Beck, fuck Glenn Beck, just fuck him.
That's what you want to do?
Yeah, yes. Because then he'd be like, "Well, I'm gay. I can't be how I am anymore." I'm like, "Good.
Pretty hard though.
I did it
You
for
give it to 'em.
America."
You give it to him hard.
Oh,
Tear
He'd
up
be my
Glenn Beck's
bitch.
booty meat.
I wouldn't even think I was gay afterwards. I'd be like, that was the manliest thing I've ever
That was for
done.
America.
Yeah, I mean, if
No,
he's not fucking
no.
you, then it's
No,
not
I'm
gay.
sure.
Oh my god.
I'm sure.
Let's go back to early on Planet.
Anyways, he had an article on his site that was talking about a school that rewarded straight A kids with a pizza party. So if you had good grades, you got a pizza party, and then it said something like liberal reporter attacked a child with questions. That was kind of what the headline was. And I was like, let me watch this, because every time I see a headline like that, it's never the case usually.
Right.
Sometimes it is. And that's, you're like, okay, this is an easy decision for me to make. That was bullshit.
Right.
But
That's bullshit.
there was no report. Like, a reporter was like, how do you feel about that to a kid? And the kid's like, I don't know. Like, I'm sure some kids feel left out, but, straight A's, you get rewarded. And I was like, who was attacked?
Right.
Who? No one. So I went to the dude and I was like, I saw you post this. And I was like, your response, I don't think you read it or watched the video. And he's like, well, I didn't really. But
So wow.
I was like, well, why would you post? And he's like, you telling me I can't post stuff? I was like, no.
That's how you
And he's
should-
like, you know what? I would reward my kids. He immediately thought that I was not for rewarding the kids, which is a discussion. But I am actually like, hey, straight A's get rewarded. Fine. Even the 8-year-old was like, oh, some feel
It
left
makes
out.
sense,
But I mean, in good grades, I get pizza from my
Yeah,
friends.
right.
It's like, okay, cool, whatever. But he was like, I'm not always going to read what I post. You can ask my friends. I was like,
That sucks for you.
okay.
So what if you post something? You see a video, you post it, and in the video, since you didn't watch it, in the video it says how molesting children is awesome.
Yeah, because
And you're like, oh, this video
but
is
the headline
amazing.
was something else.
And you know what I mean? Like, dude, you should you can't say that that's cool for you to do.
but
you're a moron if you do that.
He immediately was like, well, I'm going to reward my kids.
Now,
and I was like, all right,
Okay, good.
let me
Reward
clarify
them.
real quick. I'm for rewarding kids because listen to the sentence.
Right.
Doesn't that sound like a good
Sounds
idea?
good.
It sounds pretty good.
Right.
Is there ever a time you're like, oh, you're straight A's? Get in line.
Yeah.
No one gets pizza. This is the way the
All
world
for
is today.
rewarding the
Right.
kids.
Be thankful.
Now, what I will say though is I don't think kids should be rewarded for like little stupid shit that they do. Like nowadays, kids get rewarded like for very small things, and it sucks because it's like, oh, okay, I did nothing, I'm rewarded, and it's like, dude, you like the people.
Oh, like 9th place.
Yeah,
ribbon?
you get rewarded for just like
like meet the fuckers
for just going to being in first grade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, good job, you did it.
I think you need to look at development and look at the age, because I think there is a number where like 5 or 6 or something, and if they just show up and they're attempting, you reward them. Like, oh, you're a winner because of this. I think at that level they're like, oh, because I tried. Later on, you need to start discerning, like, you need to put in more effort and stuff like that. But I think at some point, maybe you should kind of reward everyone a little bit.
But then maybe the only problem with doing that is the sense of entitlement of.
Well, I don't
because like 2-year-olds, like this is going on right now with like one of my nieces.
Oh God, 2-year-olds.
Yeah,
terrible
so
twos.
She, like
that's
everything's
why.
like that's mine, and she gets rewarded a bunch for whenever she does like small things or whatever.
Yeah.
So now my brother's like, well, I'm not gonna do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like now it's gonna be like, if you do something good, we're not gonna reward you. You should just do something good. You should just do good things.
Oh no, it shouldn't be all the time.
Yeah. And then later, if it's something big, or if she's been doing really well for a long time, cool. Then a reward.
Right.
But you shouldn't just get rewarded every time. Like you need to.
Well,
know
the
that,
straight A's is like you've
things,
gone a whole quarter and you've done a semester, or whatever.
which is fine.
Right.
You should know that good things are expected of you.
Right.
You should be good. You should do good things,
Yeah.
and you will randomly get rewarded while you do that.
Yeah.
Which to me, I think it means more. You know what I mean? Like you want to be good. You don't just do it just to receive a reward. You want to be good. It develops that kind of thing in you. So rewarding kids, I think is great. I think it's just a matter of how tactful you do it. You know what I mean? Don't over reward, and reward for things that are kind of difficult to achieve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then that way they push for it. Like the kids with the straight A thing. Like exactly what the kid said was, well, it sucks that some people are left out, but you made straight A's.
Right.
Technically speaking, I would presume, and I may be wrong, but I would presume the majority of kids, if they really applied and wanted to do it, they could probably make straight A's. Some kids have learning deficiencies. Those kids should be put in a separate class with other kids, and they should get...
There are going to be a group of kids that aren't learning deficiency, but...
aren't being taught correctly.
Maybe that, but there's still going to be some that don't quite grasp it.
Right.
And they're going to... And those are like, like, what can we do?
Well, the question is, are they dumb, or is it a matter of, they aren't being taught the correct way? Do they need a separate teacher?
There's so many angles.
Yeah,
right?
I think
but,
it just...
But I still say overall you need to reward those straight A kids.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, sometimes I think grades are fucking retarded. In general, I think I think there's a substantially better, different way to learn. If we're going with A's and so on and so forth, cool. That's a way to reward. But right. I think there's a much different way of learning than being tested. You know what I mean? I think it's a matter of actually learning without a fear of failure. You know what I mean? That's all school is. The whole time you're in it, like you don't want to fail because it sucks.
It's not bad. It's not bad here.
Right. Oh yeah. No, it's way worse elsewhere. Yeah. No, it is. But it depends. It depends on your parents too, and it depends on what you look at as bad. You know what I mean? Like some parents, like that. You get an F and they just fucking go apeshit. Like, well, you don't get this, and this anymore. And it's like, but I'm dumb.
Yeah, that sucks too.
Yeah.
Like if you are just kind of not being taught the right way,
thing.
or if you have a
It's
teacher that didn't spend time with you.
My life sucks.
I only did good in classes I cared about. Everything else was like whatever.
Well, exactly.
I could have easily done so much better in high school.
I'm sure.
I was like,
the thing that I wonder,
all my English classes I did super well. My writing classes super well. Obviously, like everything cool I did awesome in. And then you had like science and math. I was like, what is this garbage?
What is this garbage? I like science and math. Those were the ones
Makes the
that
world
I
work.
did like. I didn't really like history that much. Now I'm a little more into the idea of certain things in history.
Well, history is a broad thing.
Right.
There's going to be things through history. You're like, oh, dope.
Right. Well, I had one teacher specifically that I swear every day she ended up bringing up the KKK. Like almost every fucking day.
She's like, here's what they did right.
Right. We were like, what are you doing?
They
Every day, She says something just like the KKK.
Yeah,
Like,
what's funny, one time she was like, all right, so we're going to watch a video on the KKK. And like, I look over at one of my friends who happens to be black and or African American, whatever you prefer I say. I look over at him, I was like, what's she going to do, play a home video? And he was dying laughing. Like, she talked about it like every fucking day. It's like, yo, like, it's like, chill. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, that's why I like that drunk history. Superman actually beat the KKK.
yeah.
In real life.
In real life.
The radio show.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, yeah.
That was fucking dope.
Yeah, that was
I
crazy.
don't know if I talked about it on here or not.
You didn't.
Oh. Well,
So what happened was...
a guy was like, man, the KKK is stupid. They're a terrible organization. They were. This is the time when they were becoming super popular and like spreading across the U.S. And he's like, I'm going to join them and then find a way to take them apart. So he joined them, and he figured out a way to get on the radio, which happened to be the Superman show. And he's like, hey, guys, what if Superman fought the KKK? And they're like, okay. But the cool part was he knew the passwords every week from the KKK. They were supposed to be like super airtight, and they would play them on the radio. So the KKK was all shaky, like what's going on. But a lot of members were coming forward and being like, hey, my kids are dressing up like Superman and fighting the KKK, and KKK is not winning. Like, I'm ashamed to be part of this. So a lot of people dropped out.
That's crazy.
So this one guy basically used Superman to beat the KKK.
That's amazing.
Right. There's things in history like that.
Yeah.
Like Rosa Parks wasn't the chick that won the case for sitting on the back of the bus. And it was someone that you would never have heard of.
Right, right.
And it's just like, let's hear that person.
Yeah.
Like, you were the one put in for show afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And there's memorials everywhere for you, but you're an afterthought.
Right. There's others.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nuts. That is crazy. Good old Superman, though.
Yeah, Superman beat... Yeah, what'd Thor do?
Yeah, Thor didn't do shit.
Thor was like,
Superman this whole time.
Thor was like, I hate black people.
Yeah. Thor was like, hey, I'll fight Superman.
I'm a
Superman
Norseman.
beat Thor.
Blonde hair, blue eyes. No other races here. And Asgardia or whatever the fuck.
See, we just made Thor racist. And shitted on George, because George was like, I love Thor.
That's what we need.
That's what we need.
Thor has a big swastika on his chest.
Shut up. What is going on?
We just made Thor ridiculously crazy.
I don't think...
We should have said that.
Why? What? Like, swastikas don't exist. And this guy.
They
Thor
do in
loves us.
Tibet. They're a symbol of
I
peace.
feel like it's called Tibet.
I call it Tibet.
we know what you call it, but it's not.
The southern comes out sometimes.
I do in Tibet.
Hold on now. If you're that gay,
Monroe.
if you're that gay Brad Pitt, 7 years in Tibet, sure. But Tibet
Tibet, where I'm
needs to
from.
be freed.
Oh, damn Tibet. Yeah, this guy.
That's weird to us. There's a country that just wants to be free, and the Chinese won't let them.
Of course they won't.
And
Hey.
that's not a
They're
conversation.
too busy with Nike. Being a horrible corporation.
Let's save Tibet. Let's save Tibet.
Yeah.
Tibet.
So you
Tibet
understood.
Thai. And Tibet.
Some about Star Wars and betting.
Wow. But
Yeah, I did that.
yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
Tibet.
Tibet, you did.
Mayonnaise, a lot of people here tonight.
Mayonnaise?
Yep. He got it.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
George. He gets stuff.
He's okay. Hey, on that note, though, it's pretty much 1 o'clock now.
Good
about that time.
night. Farewell.
It's been fun.
I'll be just saying goodbye.
Alright, it's time for shouts out.
Good.
This part, this part of the show is shouts out by Hemi.
Yeah, shout out to the homie Juice. I know you're watching. Shout out Wendy,
Here's
just because that would have been his
one
only
of
shout
two.
out. Shout out.
Oh, took it away.
I took it
There's only
from
one
him.
left.
He's like, oh fuck it, shout out Wendy anyway.
Yo, shout out Wendy.
Shout out fucking shout out anybody that was watching. We didn't have too many people hitting us up. Shout out Juice though, because he
And by too many, we mean
says-
none.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what? Shout out mom. Shout out my sister.
She's not even going to watch this week. She's like, let's
Nah,
skip
they,
this
they
week.
checking out, bruh. Anyway, shout out y'all. Yeah.
He stole my shout out, so no shouts outs from me this week. Steven.
That was weird.
Tell them that
That's
we're,
the when you die and you're going to another brain.
Yeah, you're
tell
blasting
them
off
that we're
into
part of
another
the
human.
problem.
Shout out to everyone fighting oppression, racism, and all that
Ow,
bullshit.
this hurts me. Famous glass. Anyway.
Shout out to George.
Wow, this guy is like giving like the illest shout out to people really having issues.
right
You're
now-
like, oh, glass on my face.
There's a lot of oppression going on, and there's a lot of confusion, and a lot of lack of communication, and a lot of Cold War building up, and a lot of fucking Israel versus Gaza, and that shit. Stop it. Stop it. Just stop. No, what sucks is right now everything's flaring up. The racism, the anti-Semites. I mean, there's been protests in France where people are like, "We hate Jewish people." Right now, that's just going on. Germany, it's flaring up, and it's all because we can't figure out that part of the world, and it makes a lot of people hate each other. And then that flight going down because of the Russians supplied equipment to people that were like, "Ooh, we kind of know what we're doing," and they shoot down something that was flying. Stop. Quit it, God.
Stop shooting
Stop
people.
it. Shout
doing bad
out.
shit.
Shout out to the people that understand what's going on and they're trying to do something.
All right.
Which maybe there's like two.
Shout out, Steven.
No, I'm not one of them because I don't really know what's going on.
So that was it for
Yeah, way to just cut him off. Thank
you
you,
done?
Steven, for that awesome statement.
No, I thought he was
Planet.
done.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hot
All
planet.
right, let's put it back. All right, Steven, it's back to you.
Hot planet.
All right, now back off of him.
Woo.
Let's it's
Too much.
all the intelligence left, so.
What's this do?
We-
Hey, thanks for watching. If you're on YouTube, have a good day or good night, and we appreciate it. Let everyone know. Let your mom know, because that's what we do.
Yarn.
Yarn. And awkward wave time. Everyone have a great week and do something positive. I don't know how to stop this. I forget.
You just hit.
Stream.
Yeah, hit
Oh,
stream.
never
then
hit stream.
record.
I'm joking. Hit stream.
Oh, it did.
So we're not
I did.
streaming, but it's still recording. You dancing's in it. Yeah. YouTube special.
Oh, man.
If you're
Y'all are
watching
lucky.
this on YouTube, yeah.
Y'all are lucky.
Oh my.
Oh, boy.
We're not looking at the right
That's-
camera. Which one are you trying to look
I don't
at?
know. That's the right one.
He's looking at. There we go.
That's the one right there.
That's the one.
All right. Okay, that's the
You like-
nipple dance.
All right.
My short tongue.
I think it's all over.
All right. Thank you.